Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. This is another episode of Reforge Gaming News talking about the Malenia bug that came with the Elden Ring patch 1.04. What is going on? I'm going to break it down for you and give you my theory on what's happening, and then we're going to discuss it as a live stream. If you didn't catch this as a live stream, make sure you hit subscribe and the bell button if you want to be here for those live discussions. Sometimes YouTube doesn't put live streams in your recommend, so check your subscription feed or my channel if you want to be here for the daily discussions. So I usually right at the beginning here give you a quick rundown, and it's called a Reforge update for our smaller channel. This is a Reforge update. Elden Ring's latest patch is causing a bug in the Malenia fight, and many people are wondering if this was on purpose or accidental. What do you think? You can always let us know in the comments below. Hopefully they can get this sorted out, fixed, or rectified. If you like these quick updates, please be sure to hit subscribe and the bell button so you don't miss the uploads, or check out Reforge Gaming where I streamed the discussion live. So we covered the patch in a video. We covered it over on Reforge Gaming, going through all the various things that they did. There was lots of great changes. It seemed like they were really focusing on the things that were slower, recovery times, or weapons that weren't quite in sync with the game. Many of these things were things that I drew attention to in my criticism of the endgame, so this was actually a great patch. Unfortunately, Malenia is apparently now way harder when you are playing co-op. If you are playing with someone and they are, not the host, we are finding things that are happening that are a little strange. So what exactly is going on? Well, first and foremost, they nerfed something that was a bit of a cheese with Swarm of Flies. Pulled from GameRant.com, solo players could use Rivers of Blood and Swarm of Flies to beat Malenia much easier than other ways. In co-op, it's even more effective to have a partner spam Swarm of Flies while the other player attacks with Rivers of Blood. The combination of the two quickly stacking bleed and trivializing the boss made the fight go very quickly if done right. Now, they actually patched that. They made Swarm of Flies a lot weaker. Not necessarily because of Malenia, but I do think this was one of the fights where they were showing up and saying, hey, wait a minute, this is not how this fight's supposed to go. It is one of the more challenging fights in the game. If you want to see me play the entire game without summons, we are starting that series on Reforge Gaming basically every Friday, and also maybe throughout the week if we have time. So this patch, though, that dropped is causing problems with the fight specific to one of the mechanics that Malenia does. It's causing, according to GameRant.com, an unintentional buff, making the fight more difficult. So what is happening? One of her gimmicks is that it makes her such a challenging boss is that she can heal herself when she hits you. So she actually gets health back when she lands a successful hit on you. This means that players are not only having to make sure that they land blows on her, but they have to make sure they don't get hit and give her back health that they've taken away. After update 1.04, it seems that Malenia is now healing even when she doesn't hit the players. This has been illustrated by multiple clips online. This isn't just somebody making this up and complaining. There are many clips, even from the famous Let Me Solo Her player, who has made it their mission to help players defeat the ultra-challenging boss. Basically, Malenia misses you, and it counts. It typically is only counting, though, on the non-host player, making it incredibly difficult to beat here. Here's my take. Basically, they pushed out this patch in Elden Ring 1.04 to address some of the slower issues in the game, as well as maybe nerf something like Swarm of Flies that was sort of cheesing and making the Malenia fight kind of busted. It's likely something in that fight specifically or in the game's netcode that got messed up with this patch that is causing increased lag or desync. What's happening in the fight is she's actually hitting the co-op player on the host game, but you don't see that when you're not the host. As far as you can tell, you got out of the way and she missed you. If you watch the footage of people doing this, she hits where they previously were. That makes sense. That's kind of how these games work, and that is likely what is going on. Either that or they did some kind of a ghost tweak to the Malenia fight. So until it's rectified, this fight is significantly harder, so maybe avoid her. As always, if you like these videos, be sure to hit subscribe and the bell button or head over to Reforge Gaming, and I will see you in the next video. And I'll see the rest of you right now. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm curious what you guys think about this, because there's a lot of theories flying around here. Did they mess with the fight? Did they mess something up? Are people getting region mismatched? Like, that's kind of my thought, is maybe they changed something and now you're getting matched to a host that you shouldn't be matching with. Like, is that what's going on? Are you basically booting up and matching to somebody outside your region, which means there's tons of lag and desync, and if there's tons of lag and desync in a fight like this, you're going to have really weird and anomalous things happening, like, I don't know, she swings and misses and it counts, right? So I'm curious where you guys land on this. I don't know if they did anything specifically in her fight. I don't know if I'm willing to say that, but I am willing to say the videos are pretty convincing that something's not right. And again, this is only typically when you're playing co-op. If you go in and play her right now, you're not going to find that she's missing you and getting her health back. It's typically only happening on the non-host player, and that is where we are finding the significant bug to happen. Now, obviously, this is pretty much a bummer for anybody doing co-op runs, because that is one of the big advantages of playing co-op is, hey, she's super distracted, and you can kind of get in your free hits, right? You can kind of split the aggro. We have less disconnections, but more desyncs. That's NBC, you think so? We're having less disconnects, but more desyncs? I've been playing with friends. Desync is really bad. Arch Enigma says, yeah, after seeing what is going on with her now, I'm not sure I could beat her the way I did on my first run with the Nagakiba, unless it's just happening in co-op. It seems to only be happening in co-op. Diaz says, there's also a bug where if the boss has a second phase after a cutscene and they have a status effect applied to them, they instantly die. Oh, are you serious? So right now you can cheese any boss with the second phase if there's a cutscene prior to it? The patch notes also said they improved multiplayer stability and disconnect, so perhaps they made it worse. It sounds to me like they messed something up while trying to fix something. Yeah, if they did fiddle around with networking and netcode to make things better, I mean, it's never beyond the scope of possibility that they jacked stuff up and made it worse, right? Guys, let's have a strong start on the likes. Let's get 30-something more likes. Let's get our first 100 likes on the video. Go through all those rituals. Switch over to live chat. That way you can see what everybody's saying. The top chat filters out random messages. We don't really know why. So make sure you're switched over to live chat. Oh, whoop. Hang on. Sorry about that. I wasn't in Discord. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that, creature. You can upload that. What's good there, Lono? Hey, almost 14K subs. Let's go. Yeah, we actually hit a milestone yesterday. We might slip back under it. YouTube is still acting incredibly strange. Even right now, it's acting strange. So hopefully nobody's having any technical difficulties. This is not the typical behavior I see when we start. My dashboard's acting kind of wonky, so I still think they're fiddling with stuff. Conspiracy theory, FromSoft implemented this to directly disrupt Let Me Solo Her's reign. I don't think so. I mean, I know you're probably being kind of silly. I don't think that they have any interest in or care about that. I wouldn't think that. You're about to fight her soon. You're close to 1,000 on the talk. Yeah, we need like 11 more followers on TikTok to hit 1,000 followers, and we'll be able to unlock live streaming over there. And hopefully there's not, are you guys, nobody's saying there's any difficulty. It's probably just on, yeah, I think it's just on the back end. I was like, hopefully nobody's having trouble watching. New glitch or the same desync thing? Well, the theories are starting to get a little bit more legs, Eugene. Apparently, in the patch notes, they said that they were increasing stability and decreasing disconnects, and now people are thinking that they did something that has increased lag and desync, and the most noticeable place is obviously Malenia, right? I mean, I looked up how to say her name. That's what everybody voted on Reddit, that you're supposed to call her Malenia. I think a lot of people would call her Melania or whatever, but I think Malenia makes the most sense when you look at her name. Yo, good morning, Feed. Good to see you in the chat. Thanks for being here. The only other thing I can think of is when you PvP, sometimes it makes the hit noise and blood splatters, but they didn't really get hit. Oh, that's the thing with this. If the theory is correct and they jacked up the lag and the desync, it's going to make PvP horrendous, right? Yo, what's good, Hilly? She literally says her name. I don't remember how she pronounces it. I honestly don't. I fought her what feels like a lifetime ago. We are going to be starting the no summons playthrough today. I think I'm just going to go with the Sword and Shield starting class, unless somebody thinks there's a better starting class for a strength build. She says her name every time she kills you. Maybe I blocked it from my memory because it was so tragic and so unenjoyable. I don't know. It's pronounced Malenia. Malenia, great. Well, I just did an open and a recording with me saying Malenia. Malenia. Hey, Macarena. I mean, what does... Yeah. I probably should have just looked up the stupid cutscene. I beat Malenia after 25 tries, but it's still a pain with her heal when you roll is annoying. If there's no rod and reel, I fully expect great swords. Yeah, so if I can't fish. If you guys are just tuning in, we're covering the Elden Ring Malenia bug that has emerged this week. We're theorizing what exactly is going on. I'm wondering, too, if they did anything in her fight specifically. I don't think they did, but given that they specifically targeted Swarm of Flies, which was one of the leading cheeses in co-op, they targeted that, and co-op in her fights has gotten worse. It makes me wonder, did they do anything else, right? Did they do something in the background? What's the bug? So she has a mechanic where when she hits you, she gets health back. And right now, when she is swinging at the co-op player, so not the host, when she swings at the co-op player, she basically heals every time no matter what. Like, it doesn't matter if you dodge, get out of the way, or whatever. Because of desync and lag, you aren't seeing what's actually happening. So you're getting out of the way and taking no damage. And as far as she's concerned, she hit you and she's healing. What's strange is they're doing that, but then they're not resolving your health. It's not like they retroactively say, oh, hey, like your health must be managed client side instead of host side. So your health is managed client side and her health must be managed host side. So they don't resolve it. They're not like, oh, hey, by the way, you got hit, you're dead now. Or, oh, hey, by the way, you lost a bunch of health. They literally just let you keep on keeping on like nothing happened, and she's healing constantly as far as people can tell. Like, they're looking at her like what she's missing, and she's healing. Excuse me. Has PvP been affected by the connection issues at all? That's what's so strange, is if this is affecting lag and desync, why is there been a rise in PvP complaints about this? I would think that there would be. This would be a significant advantage, or maybe not an advantage. It would probably just disrupt everything. Like, if your health is handled client side, then I would think, hey, we got 3 more followers over there. Oh my gosh, we might unlock it today. We need 8 more people at Reforge TV over on TikTok. We need 8 more people. Holy moly. I don't know if it unlocks right away. I'm assuming that it does, but it might be something that takes a while. You might have to hit it and hold it for a couple of days. Morning chat, Lono. What's good, Meech? The turkey at Survivor Series? I'm not sure what you mean. I can confirm the old... I think you meant to say the old Swarm of Flies still works fine. What do you mean it still works fine? Like, I saw a guy upload a video and he said it's doing significantly less damage. Are you saying that the strategy still works? It's pronounced potato. That's right. She says Malenia. Okay. The bosses that taunt you are the best. You can lie here too, if you like. Must put to rest these foolish, what's he say, these foolish ambitions, or whatever he keeps saying. And then there's hesitation is defeat against Ishin. Queen's Cage says, I'm invading worlds fine, not any more problems than usual. Okay. Oh, out of bounds. Oh, out of bounds, doing the out of bounds Swarm of Flies. So the cheese still works. Does it just take longer? What's good, Big Mad Mo? What's good, Robert? That would be my question. They nerfed how effective Swarm of Flies was. So the Elden Ring patch seemingly targeted a lot of the bigger, slower attack issues. It also seemed to be attacking or trying to fix some of the magic, like so that you're not constantly in a casting animation. You know, they're wanting to kind of, you know, speed some of that up to make it a little bit faster, which I think is completely understandable. One of the primary complaints that seemed to be at the end game was that you just can't keep up with the rhythm of the fights. Everything has super slow recovery. Everything is very sluggish unless you go with very specific builds. I literally put away the Radon swords for that reason. I was like, man, these swords are amazing, but what in the heck? I can't keep up with what's going on. It takes longer to proc on her, says Koopa, but as you're out of bounds, she can't hit you. It doesn't matter. Okay. I wonder why they haven't fixed the out of bounds with her yet. Maybe they're, but it sounds to me like this patch was focused on, we need to do a quality of life balance patch, first, and then we'll come back and address maybe these other things. I don't know, because the speedrunners are using glitches and stuff. I wonder if they'll patch some of those things as well, right? Like, you have to wonder. As blood proc doesn't stagger like it used to. So Gank says Swarm of Flies takes longer to proc bleed, but it still does a significant amount of damage, and also it doesn't stagger like it used to. Okay. I've heard a lot of people like to stun lock her if they can get in the right rhythm with the right weapons, because she has almost no posture. What's everybody's strategy for her? Like, do you go in and do you try to just chunk her and stun lock her, or do you still think that, like, status effects and bleed and stuff are going to be a really, really good sort of passive way to take her down? Because I'm going to be playing this afternoon and starting my no summons playthrough, and I think I'm dreading having to fight her without a summons. I'm absolutely dreading it. Just toe to toe, her aggro and her rhythms and her speed. I am not looking forward to that at all. Has there been a From game that's launched without broken bleed? Yeah, right? Like, is this... I feel like games always do this. Call of Duty always did that, too. It was like, hey, guys, new Call of Duty, everybody come play. And then, like, a couple weeks later, they're like, somehow we did it again. The SMGs are busted. It's like, the SMGs have the range of a rifle. Oops-a-daisy, we did it again. Like, they did that, like, 4 Call of Duties in a row. Like, the first week, everybody figures out that, like, there's one SMG that has the range of a sniper rifle, and, like, everybody uses it. And then a month later, they're like, I don't know how it keeps happening, but yeah, we did it again. Tiche and Rock Sling Wing of Astel Meteor spam, says MickD09. Arch Enigma says, my strategy was to break posture as many times as possible and use the talisman to steal health on crit. Oh, right. Yeah, I know that talisman. You don't get a ton, but it's probably not bad if you're using it on her. I mean, how many times you get to break her posture before phase 2? What, 3, maybe 4 times? How many times do you think you break her posture before you even get to phase 2? Green's Cage says, stun lock with BLK knife riches. It's second phase that roasts me after the first combo. It's so fast. Yeah, her second phase, like, I'm confident I can get in a rhythm with her first phase after a couple of tries. It's that second phase, man. She just goes nuts. You literally have to wait. Like, she goes, dodge. She goes, dodge. It's like, it's so difficult to maintain your composure when she's that aggressive and that fast. I'd break her posture 4 to 5 times per phase. Okay, I thought 3 to 4, so you're saying a little bit more. I put a clip of a weird disconnect in the Discord. My mate was running on the spot for about 3 minutes. So that's weird, because you're in the same... I would imagine you're in the same region, Hilly. I was thinking it was region mismatching people or something. Like, you're connecting with the host that you shouldn't be connecting to, and because you have a bad region mismatch, you're ending up with like a horrible, desync lag situation. What have I missed? Yo, what's good, Toshibo? So they pushed out an Elden Ring patch this week, and they said, they were addressing a lot of the weapons, a lot of the speed, everything else. And then suddenly Malenia is healing even when she misses the co-op player. Now, the co-op player, as far as they can tell, they're not getting hit. But host side, they are getting hit. So they take no damage and she heals anyway. Matthew Taylor with a $10 tip through Super Chat says, if you have an Ash of War that can toss her up like Aspect of Crucible Horn, it's pretty easy to juggle her. That's what I want to do. I hate her, and I want to make her suffer. So I'll have to look into that Ash of War. Thank you for the $10 tip, Matthew. Guys, if you want to support the stream directly, we are trying to get, I think if we get 15 members today, I'm going to convince Madam, my wife, to join us for tonight's community game night. Every Friday night's members only. All week long, we don't do members only stuff, okay? We do one extra stream on Thursday, but that's not a normal stream. So all week long, we do not do members only content. Some guy asked me on a post last night, it's like, we are only doing members only content on like an extra stream Thursday afternoon. It's not a normal stream, and then Friday nights. Tonight's community game night for members. If you're a paying member on this channel, get Fortnite installed and updated on whatever platform you're going to play it on. We will be doing no-build squads tonight, and if we get 15 new members today, I'll convince Madam to join us. I'll have her shoutcast me playing, and then I'll have her maybe even play with you guys, which will be hysterical. So if you want to support directly, consider clicking join or using the join link in the description or the join command in chat. $5 a month gets you into the extra streams, and it also gets you the badge and the emotes and everything else. So I'm gonna make sure mine's actually updated. It's sitting here queued for an update. I'm not sure what's taking precedence in the update. It must. Oh, I bet you I know what it is. I bet you Tiny Tina's is updating. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna let the Epic Game Store sit open to update that. Thank you to everybody who has maintained their membership or decided to do a new one recently. Also, thank you to everybody who's been helping us get 1,000 followers on TikTok. I'm telling you, I know it sounds super weird, but that platform is ripe for really high-quality live streams like we do, and the live streams over there are doing exceptionally well from where I can tell. I'm even seeing major news outlets stream over there. So, at Reforge TV is our handle there. Also, if you use Twitter and Instagram, Reforge TV is the handle that we use because that encompasses this channel, Reforge Gaming, and Reforge Radio. Yesterday's Reforge Radio episode was fantastic. If you missed it, it's the beginning of my playlist called The Daily Prodigal. We don't put serious things over here like matters of culture, religion, or politics. That's what Reforge Radio is for, so support that channel as well if you'd like. We're asking people right now, what do they think of the Elden Ring Malenia bug? You know, is it purely desync? Did they do something? Did they do something to the fight? Did they do something to her? They actually said in the patch that they were making connections better, they were making disconnects better, and I think they might have messed up the netcode, and they're causing an increase in desync, which is causing the co-op player to not register any damage, like they don't get hit. I mean, you can get hit by her, but when they dodge, they don't take any damage, and she's healing anyway. So we want to hear from you as well, like what strategy do you use on Malenia? I dislike her very much. I think she's awful. And we're going to be doing a new playthrough this afternoon. I'm going to go for a strength build, and I'm going to try and play the entire dadgum game with no summons, and it's probably going to be awful. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it as a series. The Ruins Greatsword is an insanely powerful greatsword that requires some int, says Randall the Vandal. Lion Claw is pretty good Ash of War now. Your dude does a full front flip and has with Colossal GS, especially after the Colossal Weapons buff. Gank says, Lono, since you're going strength, I recommend getting at least 15 points into int so you can use some of the top tier strength weapons. When do they start showing up, Ganks? Like, when do I need to start dumping into int intelligence? Meech says, yeah, the Ruins Greatsword is 100% the weapon Lono should use this playthrough. I think I'm going to go Sword and Shield and then have, like, the Greatsword so I can swap to it. Is that the strategy? That's what Eugene said he likes to do, and I'm like, that actually sounds pretty good. You're running around Sword and Shield, then it's time for the boss fight. You get out the big stick and smack him in the face with it. Please get the Busted Wing of Astal Curved Sword, says Mick D09. Using no summons, you're going to get good, hopefully. I had to get good to beat Ishin. It took me 5 hours, but we did it. Just use the Serpent Hunter Sword. It's incredibly strong, says Chris Faccio. Would have been interesting to fight Malenia with the bug. Too bad I fought her 2 days before the patch on New Game 2. Butter says you should do a Wretch. There's no reason to do a Wretch, though, Butters, because, like, the whole point of this is to try and do a no-summons playthrough. Why would I make things doubly hard on myself? Sven says, was the Radon Sword a guaranteed drop, or do bosses have drop chances? what you do is you use his memory to get them. Like, you go to that lady in the round. Anytime you beat one of the main bosses, you get their stuff if you want it. You can buy their armor from her or get their... Sometimes they have a spell. Sometimes I think they have an Ash of War. Sometimes they have a weapon. And you have to go to that lady to get it. It's not that bad at all, says Kane. It's how I ran it, and it wasn't that bad. Let's see here. Magma Whip Candlestick. Whip the crap out of him, says Hilly. You just need a good old colossal straight sword. Ever since I unlocked the Bloodhound Fang, says Donovan, I've never gone to another weapon. It's a level 6. Bloodhound Fang is actually an amazing weapon. It's a great weapon. I'm pretty sure you can play the entire game with it and be just fine. Just use grafted greatsword, says Kane. Wretch is a hard start, but best to keep. Most even stats all around. You get the sword from Grandma, says Snake Eyes. Gang says, I'll have to double check, but early get 20 strength first. I'll double check on how early you can get a good strength weapon. Okay. Fozzie says, I'm playing a paladin build, and the shield ash barrier shield is great because you do not lose stamina on block, allowing you to counter every attack. You should grab that for sure. Okay, but I didn't think barrier shield consumed no stamina. I thought it consumed less stamina. I don't think you, are you reading that correctly, Fozzie? I used that and I loved using the guard counter. I think it just consumes smaller amounts. It's not that it consumes none. Maybe I'm incorrect, but that's how I understood. That's how I understood it. I might have been the one that was wrong though. Fuzzy says, I took a break from Elden Ring in the middle of the Ranny quest in Noxtella. I tried to go back to it last night and was lost. I think I'm screwed. I have no idea what to do. You might just want to use a wiki. You know what I mean? Well, it's minimal stamina. No, you are correct. Okay. I mean, what you're saying is true, though, Fozzie. It's a great strategy. I loved using that Ash of War. I loved it. It was really, really nice. I used it on the Turtle Shield, and it felt great. It really did. It felt amazing. We got one more follower. Thank you, Oatcake, for going over there and following me on TikTok. Man, we need 4 more. Oh my gosh. I wanted it for next week, and it looks like we're gonna land the plane. Let's see. I have no information on the shield. The Wretch is not the most optimal for strength builds. Just go with Hero. Oh, you think I should go with Hero if I'm gonna do a strength build? To make it hard, entertainment, that's your job, streamer. Kidding, but I would love seriously to see you play a Wretch. It's my second character, and I feel like I did better than my Samurai. Could just be because I already knew what's coming. Yeah, you can't really judge your second playthrough and be like, oh, I played better because I was on the Wretch. But you played better because you have a massive wealth of knowledge and experience now. You know what I mean? I mean, I got the what's his name? The guy right at the beginning. I got the Sentinel to his second phase where he stomps the ground like my first try. You know what I mean? It's because I know what to do now. Now, obviously, his stomp, his pound is so annoying on the ground. Not only did you make me sign up for TikTok, but you also forced me to install it on my phone. The things we do for this cult. It's crazy over there, man. I saw people watching we're not talking about it, but I saw people watching the Johnny Depp trial on like ABC. They had like 150,000 people watching the stream. I'm like, what the frick is going on over here? That's why we want to get over there. Loot says, Wretch is not as bad as people say. The upside is you get to freely distribute your skills and you're not bound to any starting points you may not want. You also level up quickly as a Wretch starts at level 1. AoE is massive booty cheeks. I hate the AoE. Oh, it's just awful. The Sentinel tracking is broken. I don't know if it's the tracking, it's the AoE. It's just jumping is super inconsistent. That was proven in Joseph Anderson's video. Like, it's really inconsistent. What looks like a successful jump isn't. It's so frustrating. It seems like that should be the way that should be the way that it works, right? When you see those attacks coming in, that should be the primary thing that they do. You know? Got your follow on the TikTok. Thank you if you did that. I appreciate it. I really, really do. I swear we're going to stop talking about going over there and following me once we get 1,000. Like, I'll be streaming over there. You'll hear me periodically mention it, but I'm not going to be like, can you guys go follow me? Like, it'll just naturally grow on itself once we're streaming over there. What's the bug? What's good, JD? So, the Elden Ring Malenia bug is happening when folks play co-op. The non-host player is rolling out of the way, taking no damage, and she's healing anyway. They have seemingly created a significant amount of desync and lag in the game, and it's most noticeable in the Malenia fight because she's the one person that does something, even if, like, if your friend was like, oh man, it looked like she hit you, are you okay? And you're like, oh, I'm totally fine, you might notice it. But you're going to notice it in her fight because you're like, wait a minute, why is she healing, right? Now, they adjusted Swarm of Flies, which was a bit of a cheese for her. You can still do it. You can still go out of bounds and do it, according to somebody that was in chat this morning. But the question is, did they do something specifically to her fight? Did they, like, quietly do something to the Malenia fight to create this bug? Or is it primarily only a desync issue? My theory is it's desync and that it's lag. I actually thought it was a region mismatch, but then Hilly put a video in the Discord this morning of him playing with a friend of his, same region, and they're experiencing the lag and the desync. So I was thinking that what they did was they, like, mistakenly removed, like, a region lock or something, and so people were matching and playing with people that they had no business playing with, and that was causing the issue. We are literally one follower away of 1,000 over there on TikTok. We one more follower. Let's get a couple. Give us some padding in case we get unfollowers. Hi, big fan. What camera do you use? I use a Sony a6000 with an Elgato cam link. So it's 60 frames per second, high resolution. The autofocus usually works pretty good. We've had some issues where it'll try to focus on the disc plates. It was doing that. I noticed it was doing that during the radio episode yesterday, which is a little irritating, but whatever. We got it? Did we get it? I just beat Malenia for the first time, says Jubya, last night before they dropped this patch. I've been playing my first playthrough since launch. Seriously taking my time. Magic build. I used Teach plus 10. Oh my gosh, Teach is ridiculous. Yeah. Teach is wild. I basically beat the back half of the game with Teach. I 100% did. So, yeah, I don't have the ability to go live yet, so it might take a day. It might take a day or a couple of hours to show up, but we did it. We got some cushion. You guys are the best. We have 1,002, so keep it going over there. If you use that platform, I greatly appreciate it. Again, it might take a day or a couple of hours. Wait, what's the bug? Thank you, ADJC. So the thing is with the bug, Nacho, the Elden Ring Malenia bug is happening in co-op. The non-host player dodges and takes no damage, but she heals anyway, right? Don't you need to request permission to stream? It was my understanding that you needed to request permission if you wanted to use software. If you want to stream through the app, it was my understanding that unlocked at 1,000 followers. So, yeah, I don't know. If I have to request it, I don't know where to do it. If somebody can find me a guide on how to do that, we want to unlock that over there. And all of the research that I looked into said, once you hit 1,000, you're good. Malenia healing by herself like Wolverine in co-op, says JD. That's right. I like that. That's good. If you're just tuning in, every Friday is From Friday on this channel. Monday through Friday, we are doing a video game news talk show, and we cover all sorts of gaming news. If you like that kind of content, hit subscribe, hit the bell button so you don't miss my streams. It's free to subscribe, and then you can talk in my chat. But every Friday is From Friday. We talk about FromSoftware games, primarily right now, obviously Elden Ring. And then I will be starting a brand new playthrough this afternoon in Elden Ring. It'll be our second stream of the day, and I'm doing a no summons playthrough strength build, right? You have to request permission for Stream Key if you want to use Streamlabs or OBS. Okay, so maybe it'll just unlock, tomorrow or something. So, if you're enjoying the show, make sure and hit subscribe. Now, listen, if you're a longtime subscriber or a fairly new subscriber, I might not show up in your recommended feed, okay? I stream every day, Monday through Friday in the morning. We do 2 talk shows. I am safe for work, so a lot of people throw me on in the background like video game radio. But if I'm not in your recommended, check your subscription feed, like where it lists all the channels you're subscribed to, or check my channel. YouTube fiddled with live streams, and we're not showing up all the time in people's recommend. So make sure and check there every day if you don't want to miss our shows. If you're a fan of FromSoftware and Elden Ring, make sure you're here every Friday. We will be doing Elden Ring gameplay periodically throughout the week, but not nearly as much as we used to. We want to work on this no summons playthrough, but we also want to make sure and cover other games and play other games, and there's lots of gaming news always to cover. So we appreciate you being here. Great topic. A YouTuber purposely crashes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, throw that in a radio suggest. Lono said, a gang says, the Lord Sworn's greatsword. You get one off the carriage after you talk to Malenia and Torrent in Limgrave. Oh, that's a great sword to get. Okay, so after you talk to Malenia, oh, I know the one you're talking about. The carriage that's like sitting right there. So that's a great sword worth using. Okay, I'm really excited to dive in. Really excited to dive in today and start over. So let me tell you guys what my experience was with Elden Ring. Let me kind of catch some of you up if you weren't here for the entire playthrough, okay? So we had an experience with Elden Ring that was largely very, very good, right? We had a good experience, okay? And then I got to the end game and I got a little frustrated. When I got to the back half of the game, okay, when I got to the back half of the game, I got a little irritated with how the end game was designed. And I basically, I basically just summoned all of the time, okay? I summoned all of the time. No, I can't swipe left yet, Barrier. I just have photo and video, so I can't do that yet. I think it's going to take a day. They probably want to make sure. There's probably people using like follow bots and stuff, and they want to verify the follows, and they'll probably take like 24 hours. Yeah, I can't swipe left yet. It will not let you follow. No, it's okay, Cardoc. In any case, so if you're new, that was my experience. I got to the back half of Elden Ring. I found the endgame to be irritating. I thought the bosses were very spammy, very combo heavy, very AoE heavy, and I was just summoning in every fight, basically. The only person in the endgame I didn't summon against was Godfrey. Godfrey felt like a more traditional fight. I don't think he had enough health, but he was a more traditional fight. And by the end game, I was running like double katana and using Tiche on everybody. I maxed out Tiche, I maxed out my katanas, and that's what I did. And I found it to be pretty unsatisfying. And I went back and I watched some of the footage and I thought, I didn't give any of these fights enough time, okay? Some people were like, bro, you fought Ishin for 5 hours. You would never have enjoyed overcoming Ishin if you could have summoned. And I think that they were right. Like, Ishin would have driven me to summon, and I would have summoned and wouldn't have enjoyed actually beating Ishin. So the other day we thought, okay, let's start over and let's do like a magic sword, like a swordsman with magic build with a prisoner. And I'm just not good at weaving magic into my playstyle. So I was really frustrated and felt like this isn't going to work because I'm sort of the dumb strength build guy. Like, I just want to go in, roll, and block, and hit them with the sword, or use a big giant sword, because I was enjoying the Radon swords for that reason. And so I thought, why don't we do an entire playthrough in a playstyle that I'm more comfortable with, which was the playstyle I started with the first time. Sword and shield, leaning more on strength than anything. And then let's play literally the entire game with no summons. Really force myself to learn the Malenia fight. Really force myself to learn the frickin' Malekith. Anyway, there'll be lots of rage and irritation, but it'll be self-imposed, right? It'll be self-imposed. Jubya says the bug absolutely should not exist, and From has made it at least one other mistake with this patch. Cerulean hidden tier, but we should also recognize how much work they are still putting into this. Yeah, of course, it's a bummer that it's happening, but I'm not going to roast them for it. Guys, could we get 200 likes on the video? We're having a great day today and a strong turnout. Smash that like button, that thumbs up button if you haven't already. That does help the video perform well as hit subscribe if you want to talk in chat. Subscribing is totally free. Subscribing is totally free. Thank you guys again for helping us out over there on TikTok. Subscribing is totally free, and you can do that. We are trying to get 15 new members today because tonight is a members-only community game night, and my wife will come and commentate and play. We're going to be doing Fortnite no-build squads, which I know if you're like a FromSoftware Elden Ring fan or Dark Souls fan, you're like, freaking Fortnite? Well, members-only community game nights are literally just meant to be stupid fun where we're going to be drinking and laughing. So if we get 15 more new members, though, she'll join me tonight. We don't do a lot of members-only content, okay? Monday through Friday, we're doing 2 streams a day that are not at all members-only. So 10 streams a week that are just totally free. And then we do 2 members-only streams. We do an extra stream on Thursday and then a Friday night stream. That's it. So consider clicking the join button, use the join link in the description of the video, or you can type !join in the chat. Ishin is such a great fight. Currently going for the Shura ending. Then I only have one more. I think you'll enjoy going with a strength weapon and shield or a great shield for sure, says Arch Enigma. I think it's going to be fun. Jubya says, I also wonder if Elden Ring is not a lot like Sekiro. Like, are we not supposed to be approaching these bosses in the same way we've always done with Soulsborne bosses? I actually think there's really good theories that center around the fact that a lot of the combos and a lot of the animations and maybe even some of the bosses were quite literally ripped from Sekiro DLC. Right? Like Tomo from Sekiro, a lot of people think that Malenia is Tomo. And they just ripped her from the game, and that's why she moves the way that she moves, and that's why she's so frustrating, because she feels out of place. I can imagine doing full deflection on her, like mastering it, just like ding 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 ding. Like, I don't know, she seems like a Sekiro boss. Derek says, playing handicapped on purpose is a time-honored tradition with games playing live. Zelda no sword runs, Mario no power-ups, Doom pistol only, Elden Ring no reliable camera. No summon sounds cool. Yeah, it should be good. It should be good. That was a well-peppered joke in there. I've heard that the Malenia bug doesn't happen offline. It may be a side effect of improving connection stability in the patch. D-Flow, that is the current theory, that they tried to stabilize connections and desync, and they somehow made it worse. This Elden Ring Malenia bug is only happening, okay? It is only happening in co-op. That's it. It's not happening anywhere else. It isn't. Like, if you have to be playing co-op and you have to be the non-host player. Now, I'm not saying it's not happening anywhere else. Like, it might be happening in other places, right? It might be happening in other places in the game, but it's most noticeable in the Malenia fight, because what's happening is the non-host player rolls out of the way and is like, "Oh, she missed me," and then she heals anyway. So that's one of the most noticeable places that it is happening. The screenshots I sent you recommend starting as a hero because it starts with high strength and you only need 1 point of dex to meet the requirements for the greatsword. So start as a hero. Okay, gangs. I try to make you read at least one good joke per stream. That's my job around here. Without summons, the Godskin duo is without question the hardest boss, says Rogue Necro. Sean says they already added the stagger mechanic. I'm not sure why they didn't add parries from Sekiro when you one-hand or two-hand a single sword. Parrying in this game is so awkward. I can't be the only one that feels that way. I watch people parry really well, and I actually feel like I'm watching a robot. I'm like, get the frick out of here. How are you so consistently parrying? It is just the most awkward timing. I don't know. You can make the duo really easy, though. It feels like the duo could be really, really busted by aggro and getting things in the way. The Godskins have huge weaknesses, says Loot. You can cheese them with Sleep Pot, says Ganks. I feel like you could just bust their aggro by putting stuff in the way and just having them kind of like, I don't know. Oh, sleeping is the weakness. Okay. Blueberry Puffin says, I was able to master parrying in Bloodborne pretty quick, but I've never been able to master it in Dark Souls or Elden Ring. It's like super awkward. It's super, super awkward. So YouTube is telling me we have a chat rate of 0 right now. That what they are trying to track metrics lately, and it's all so busted. I want to test something. Can everybody right now, I know there's a lot of lurkers, so I'm not trying to call out the lurkers, but if you're able to, can you just type anything you want in the chat, something random, your favorite weapon in Elden Ring, use your favorite emote, what's your favorite breakfast food, your favorite TV show right now. I just want to see something. They're tracking the chat rate. The chat rate's how fast chat is moving, and it says it's at a 0 right now. I'm like, am I living in a delusion right now? Eugene says Xbox sucks, and he made his PlayStation as avatar the PlayStation logo. Yeah, so you guys just spammed my chat and made it scroll like crazy, and it says that the chat rate, it moved from a 0 to a 2. Yeah, they must be upgrading their metric tracking, and I'm like, am I in a dream world? I was like, chat's moving, we're having a great conversation, and it literally says that the chat rate is a 0. All right, well, thank you for helping me experiment. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. One of the things we do here is we have a very active chat. We have a very interactive chat. And, I don't know what's going on. Jubya says, are we not sort of intended to be using Ash, summons, and co-op? Maybe of these bosses, they feel like they weren't meant to be approached with backup. Maybe we shouldn't be playing like Souls. So you think they literally want you to approach these fights and say, oh my goodness, I have to summon, I have to have co-op? Is that what you think? Love your radio voice. Thank you, Death. I think they are moving that tracker from CPM to arting? Embrace the meme, says Eugene. Oh, they're moving that tracker from CPM to rating. Yeah, it's super weird. It says here that the chat rate is the stream of the most recently available time. Yeah, it's literally just how fast chat's moving. Yeah, and it's being really odd today. I don't care. I just saw it at 0 and I thought, what in the heck? We could use a couple more likes though. Let's get 20 more. Let's get the 200 likes on the video. Rip to anyone who asked a question before that. Yeah, you have to re-ask your question before we spammed chat. You can beat the entire game with no summons, says Randall, or Ashes, but you are absolutely limiting yourself. So they're saying our chats aren't quality enough. Well, you know what it is? No, now it says chat rate's at a 40. It's like super delayed or something. Now it says 48. Oh, yeah. It's hyper delayed. What we need one new member to start things off. That's the problem. So without that, we really can't continue, right? I'm not gonna say anything until we get a new member, okay? That's a new motivation for like a member train, okay? I'm totally kidding. I can't do it. It's too quiet. Like half a second of silence and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm uncomfortable. My skin's itching. What's happening? I use Ashes with every battle. I'm not going to avoid using Ashes of War. I'm just not going to summon Jelly Boy or TJ. Like, that's ridiculous, right? They're so strong. Right? They're so strong. YouTube's system is more delayed than the moves of some Elden Ring bosses. Yo, Peepo jumping back in as a member. Thank you so much. Enjoy the blue badge. There we go. Hayden Luker is our first member of the day. First new member of the day. We need 14 more new members to unlock my wife showing up to tonight's community game night. All right, 14 more. I joined yesterday. If it counts, it doesn't count, Cody. It doesn't count for another 29 days. I'm just kidding. Creature's like, oh, and we need 5 coffee orders. Yeah. Jubya says, no, not necessarily. I think we can absolutely approach it any way we want. I just wonder if maybe From is trying to nudge us into changing our perspective a bit. It's possible. I mean, I think this harkens back to the easy mode arguments and the easy mode discussion that we had when the game first came out, right? When the game first came out, this was the discussion. The hard mode, easy mode discussion was like every day, hotly debated here in this stream and basically all over the internet. And one of the things that we concluded and one of the things that we arrived at was that the game has organic difficulty. You can exhaustively overlevel. You can summon in every fight. You can call in a co-op buddy. And you can make the hardest fights in this game significantly less difficult if you would like. Or you can quite literally make the game grating sandpaper against your face. Just absolutely tough and horrible and awful. It's literally a spectrum of difficulty that is dictated by the player. I actually think there's an element of brilliance to it. Unfortunately, what that means is the hardest difficulty is ridiculously hard. Playing Malekith or Malenia without summons, playing the Elden Beast without summons to just split aggro is unbelievably difficult, and it could be that that's what they intended. They want you to feel like, oh my word, this game can be just knuckle-busting difficult. PlayStation sucks, says Hilly. Hilly changed his avatar too. I love it. Creature says, don't forget, if we get 500 members, we can call Madam's bluff on how hard Elden Ring can be. That's right. If we get 500 members, by the end of this month? Let's make it tough on them, Creature. 500 members by the end of this month. My wife has to play Elden Ring. Not the whole game, obviously. That we don't have that kind of time. But we'll make her play it on a Friday night. 500 members, and my wife has to play it. Eugene says, yes, Hilly. Donovan says, I will only summon to grab lost runes. I will never look up an active map or ever summon. I'm playing this game as organic as I can. The Bloodhound Fang is now part of me, and no other weapon is used. Yo, Green's Cage with the $1 tip through Super Chat. Thank you so much. Yeah, I started using the interactive map just because I wanted to find the dungeons in the area, right? That's what I wanted. Arch Enigma says, come on, gifted subs, please land in this month. Oh yeah, if we get gifted subs, you guys are gonna go crazy. I know it. That's the crazy part, says Fuzzy. Elden Ring has more than an easy mode. It's even better. You can literally fine-tune the difficulty of the game after a few hours of getting acclimated to the game. This chat is very informative. Thanks, guys and gals. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, man, show your appreciation. Smash a like button. Hit the subscribe button if you want to talk in chat. Consider becoming a member. We are harping on membership because we're a live stream, and I understand this is weird. YouTube is not a spending culture because you might do YouTube Premium or you willingly watch ads, and that's amazing, and all of us really appreciate that here on YouTube. But as a live streamer, we don't live off the ad revenue. We need a member base, or we can't do what we do. So that's why we have member streams. That's why we kind of harp on it. I wish I did not have to harp on it. I used to stream over on Purple, and now that we stream over here, it's not just a normal thing that happens on its own. You have to quite literally create content that is only for members and like really motivated. And we try to be very careful with that. Again, we do 2 streams a day, Monday through Friday, that are totally free. The only member streams we do here is an extra stream on Thursday and Friday. There's just 2, and they're extra. They are not... it's not our normal day-to-day streams. Malenia bug. She is a game bug, says Last Hybrid. Jubia says, that's a good point, but remember how with every single subsequent game since Dark Souls 1, there has been a very vocal minority of purists complaining about these games being made easier for casuals. So maybe FromSoftware is just saying, okay, to everyone worried that we're making these games too easy, here you go, meet Malenia. Yeah, or Malekith, or Elden Beast, or, you know, any other annoying, super ridiculous, you know what I mean? Tuxedo Sake says, I just clicked on the video. Do you have a video of what the bug is? Maybe would be nice. Thank you for the $2 tip through Super Chat, Donovan. Okay, so Tuxedo, it's super easy to explain, so I don't need to, like, pull up the YouTube video. It happens in co-op. The non-host player rolls out of the way and doesn't take any damage, and Malenia heals anyway. The reason for this is she is actually hitting you on the host's game, but you're not taking damage because your health is handled client side. Her health and her mechanics are handled host side because it's the host's game. So she's like, oh, I hit you, I get to heal. And you're like, you didn't hit me, I'm not taking any damage. They don't resolve this, by the way. They don't suddenly take a bunch of damage from you because of desync or lag. You quite literally roll out of the way and take no damage, but in the host game, they're like, oh no, yeah, she totally chunked you, bro. Yeah, she got you, and then she gets a chance to heal. So, that's one of the things. How long does it take to unlock TikTok after 1,000? I'm casual, and that's made the game as easy as possible, says Vengeance. I always summoned. I've killed that bird 7,000 times. I'm level 161 and starting the capital city now. Yeah, I mean, to me, I don't think summoning is like bad, right? I don't think summoning is bad, but I do think that it significantly changes the fights. You know what I mean? I think it fundamentally changes the fabric of the boss fights in Elden Ring are fundamentally changed when you summon. I am not shaming you for summoning. I summoned the last third of the game. I summoned basically, even if I would go into a dungeon and I'd be like, I don't really feel like dying, you know? So I would just summon TJ before I even went in the dadgum room. Well, not before I went in the room. I had to drink my flask to summon TJ. I did that every single fight, like the back third of the game. So I'm not going to shame anybody. I'm not going to shame anybody for doing it. That's ridiculous. You know, there's just no reason for that. You know, people being like, you didn't really beat it. Like, just shut up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, not with respect. Like, people that are saying that, like, you didn't actually beat it, you didn't actually beat the boss. Like, I literally can only tell you to shut up. I can't tell you anything else. I can't. That's all I have to say to people like that. It's not even really worth engaging in the discussion. You know, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Play however you want. Punisher. I forgot to update the shirt command. I am wearing a Punisher shirt today from 80s Tees. They've got a Marvel collection over there that's phenomenal. This is from the Marvel collection. Use the shirt command to go over to the Marvel collection. Don't forget to use my code over there for 30% off. 30% off. Creature saying you have to ask for it. So you literally don't just turn it on? I'll have to figure out how to ask for it then, because I thought everything I'm reading says they just turn it on. I thought you had to ask permission to use OBS or the other programs. You'll likely have to negotiate it. Yeah. Hopefully not. It's probably good for them in the long run, and as long as they maintain old playstyles as an option, it won't hurt those players looking for it either. Vengeance says, you can't shame me. I'm not a From guy. I'll kill the boss with every underhanded tactic possible. I only play the game co-op now, says Hilly. I'll be very interested to hear your thoughts on the end of the game after the second playthrough. I think I'm going to change some of my opinions about the game, right? I think I'm gonna change my opinion about the game the further I get. I think having an easy mode with summon is good, says Tuxedo Snake. I don't want to discuss any more, but it makes the fight just trivial. It's like, oh, I'm struggling since 2 hours, just click the boss skip. Let's talk about the mouse. The mouse. Oh, the mouse. Yeah, if you guys are looking for a new mouse, use my code to get a discount over there on the Rocat Cone XP. It's got 15 customizable buttons. It has it's the most comfortable mouse I've ever put my hands on. It's super, super cool. We're happy to be working with them. Yeah, use that command in chat. You can use the code's a little long, so you might have to copy pasta. It's like G10-Reforge_gaming. G10-Reforge_gaming. If you go over to rocat.com and order the Cone XP, they do have a wireless version. You have this mouse too? You like it? Yeah, it's more comfortable. I have a G502, and I have a wireless G502, and I have a wired G502. And I like the G502 actually quite a bit, but I found that the Cone was way more comfortable. Not that the G502 is uncomfortable, but battery critical, automatically switching. Yeah, my G502 battery is low. I'm going to charge it. There we go. Going on 3 weeks now with no option to renew my membership. Maybe I should unsubscribe and resubscribe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, Lethal. It's super weird. Does it even give you an error? You know what I mean? You can request that they allow you to lie, but you need at least this. You can also fill out a report. They should respond to 2 or 3 days. If you have less than 1,000, you can also join someone else's live stream. Where do I go to request it, though? I don't even know. Do you have to do it on their website, or do you do it in the app? It's kind of a shame that we did all this, and now I've got to jump through another hoop. I thought it just turned on automatically. Oh, yeah, you can't use the mouse command in the Discord. Yeah, you can't do that. It's not the same. Maybe it's in the business suite. Business registration, message setting, business creative hub. Maybe it's in there. There's a content guide. Yeah, this is if you're wanting to like promote like products and stuff. There's all kind of people like promoting stuff like that over there. Would you be trying PvP Lono in the long run? No, I don't think so. I'm just not a PvP guy. It really doesn't matter what the game is. I'm not a PvP guy. I mean, you guys can weigh in the chat on why you do or don't like PvP in Elden Ring. I'm just not a fan of PvP in general. If From needs to sell more copies to keep making their games and maintaining a quality of the addition of easy things like strong magic and summons, go for it. Just don't let that stuff detract from the old playstyle, says Eugene. Yeah, I don't know. In the app, says Creature. Yeah, I don't know where to go in the app to do it. We better request it now, because if it takes a couple of days, maybe we can have it for next week. I went to a teacher's room today to do my English lesson, and she had some crazy ergonomic gamer mouse. My hand was like, what sexy magic is this? Lono's left his PvP days behind him in the arenas of Quake. Yeah, I got burned out by PvP. I played Quake, Unreal Tournament, I played Call of Duty for like over 10 years. I just can't do it anymore. I don't like PvP because Rivers of Blood, but I do enjoy playing against my friends, says Zote the Mighty. Looks like it has 2 thumb buttons. No, this Cone mouse has 6 thumb buttons. Let me show you on the side. It actually has 4 buttons. See how there's 4? Well, there's actually 4 across the top. If you look all the way from where my pinky is, there's 2 there, then 2 more, and then 2 underneath. There's actually 4 on the side. So just remember, if you're going to order any products over there on Rocat, to use my code so I get credit. I'd like to work with them ongoing, and so hopefully we can really impress them if we get a bunch of people to go over there and click. You know, That would be awesome. If you guys are enjoying the content, remember to smash all the buttons and to always come back here. Make sure you're coming back every day. I might not be showing up in your recommends. I'm in the market for a keyboard, or is it only the mouse right now? You could try it. Try and use my code on a mouse. You could see if it works. You know, live and gifts, TikTok live. What is TikTok live? Issues with TikTok live. What is it? Age 16. Remember to follow the community guys. No, was this helpful? Yeah, even in their help, they don't have anything that tells me how I can ask for the permission to do it. It's super weird. It's not even. It seems like they don't make it very. They don't put it right in front of you to ask about how to do it. It's not very apparent. What do you see when you tap the plus sign? Yeah, the plus, I don't have it. When I tap the plus sign, I have photo and video. I don't have the ability to do anything else. Like, I can't swipe left or right to go live. And I'm not seeing a place to, like, request it. It's got to be buried somewhere maybe in creator tools. Maybe it's in the creator portal. What do you want to learn? Like getting started, essentials, foundations, guidelines, getting paid, what to know about live. If you want to go live, you want to learn about it, features, strategy, production, maximizing, analytics, safety. Yeah, I wonder if you have to literally do it on their website. There's nothing, they don't make it very apparent. They really don't. It's not like a button you can go press that's like super obvious. So, can you? I can't. It looks like you have to request it. Sven says it works on keyboards. Yeah, so it looks like you can use my code on anything over there. Hilly says, I didn't change my avatar. Microsoft mandated it on everything. Barrier found this. It takes a while for their records to update, so you might need to give it a couple of days before you have the option to use it. But the good news is the creators that are over 18, there's an additional feature unlocked for you. My info is bad. The wife said it took her a few days. You're good to go. It auto-applies. Okay. That's what I thought. We'll just have to wait. Okay. I'll just keep checking it. I think if you want to use the applications like OBS and desktop stuff, you have to apply. We're killing viewership by talking about this, though. We got to stay on. We got to try to stay on topic. I appreciate you guys trying to help. I'm distracted because I'm excited that we hit it, but it's probably going to take a couple of days. So that it could be good for Monday. We could be good for Monday to simulcast. If you like streams like this, guys, don't forget I am doing an Elden Ring gameplay of no summons. We're starting that strength build for our second stream. Here's the form for Streamlabs. Yeah, I don't want that because I don't have the ability to do that. This will be perfect because it'll use the other internet source and my phone. Like, I can't have two pieces of software running at the same time and using the bandwidth. It would murder the YouTube streams. So it's going to be perfect the way I have it set up. I appreciate the help, though, Barrier. Yo, good morning, King Salty. How are you? Console wars are lame. They're just being silly, just so you guys understand. They're being silly. Hilly and Eugene are not. They're memeing. I just want you guys to know we don't really endorse console wars here. We think that they're stupid. We think that they're pretty dumb. Will you be doing New Game Plus or New Game? This is a brand new game, broader. Because I could play the game on New Game Plus and never summon. I mean, I beat Radon and I hit him like 8 times. New Game Plus is like super silly. It's so silly. Doing great. Just bought Tiny Tina's DLC this morning. Let me know if it's any good, Salty. My wife and I took a break from the game. We'll go back to it eventually. If you guys are just tuning in, we're talking about the Elden Ring Malenia bug. If you're not aware of it, we'll answer any of your questions. Seems to be that there is desync happening in co-op. The non-host player rolls out of the way and takes no damage, but she heals anyway. It seems they've done something to increase latency and desync in co-op games. Have you tried putting your Crimson Tears into the pouch to prevent accidental drinking? Just wondering. No. Why would I do that? I don't think I ever accidentally drank. Maybe in real life. But not in the game. Zubair's like, we're such a bunch of nerds. Hilly says that was faster than expected. Is this a bad time to bring up the Dutch? Salt shakers. That's right. That's right. Man, you guys missed that members only stream we did yesterday. We did 2 streams and then we did the members only. That was friggin' amazing. It really, really was. The conversations were stellar. And then we went over to Reforge Radio. I got to tell you, let me be a little self-indulgent. That conversation yesterday was so amazing. It really, really was. I appreciate you guys supporting me doing that and being able to do something like that so personal. It was awesome. We're going to keep doing that every week. So if you missed it, man, check out Reforge Radio. It's our other channel, and we're getting some, I think we're creating just some really awesome and fun content over there. You know what I mean? It's really great. Sad I'm missing members content. I'm sad you're missing it too, that it's not letting you do anything. Have you filled out a ticket or anything, Chris Lethal? I'd try and fill out a ticket. Creature says it can take up to 48 hours to show. Oh, he must not be able to hear me. Yeah, we Butters found that, and so did Barrier, I think. That, yeah, it can take a while to auto-update, so we should be good come Monday. As long as they don't hold that one video against me. I don't think it was my video. I think it was comments that people were leaving. I had a video go kind of crazy. I didn't say anything at all bad, and they struck the video down over there. They're real sensitive about certain subjects, so we're going to have to stay away from certain things over there. It was a good stream. I appreciate you going down that path. I'm trying to do something similar. Yeah, man. I am always there to answer those kind of questions and stuff. What are your thoughts on AFK farming? I don't care. I've always kind of had this attitude about that kind of stuff. I don't care what you do in your game. I've always cautioned people against that kind of a thing, right? I've always been like, dude, why would you do that to your experience? You know what I mean? I'm still not sure if I believe that Jesus preferred the Xbox, but we can continue the argument next week. That's not funny. People are going to think that we really did that. I'm like, man, there's some weird Christians out there, man. Matthias says, I run the Executor's Dancing Blade build. I was trying to help people kill Malenia. So it's not the monster health she has that's so tough and the self-healed. Now the bug makes it heal no matter what. Okay, so Matthias, it's not a guarantee, okay? It's not a guarantee. Let me make something clear. If you have desync and lag happening, that's when it happens. There's no guarantee that the Malenia bug is going to happen. It's not a guarantee. But if you're having any kind of lag or desync, yes, it will happen. So if you're trying to help your buddy or something and it's happening, maybe just try and leave and come back. Like, just keep trying it just to see if you can do that. Yeah, we talked about those stereotypes in Grand Theft Auto yesterday, but that was in the members only stream. So I'm seeing articles coming out about Malenia now. Yeah, that's why I wanted to cover it. I was like, okay, you know, it's clear that this is more than just like one guy having a laggy game and running to Reddit. Like they did something. It's a lot of people are highlighting it. They're like, bro, what the frick did you guys do? You know, just want to be clear. Yeah, it's not a guaranteed thing. It's not a guaranteed thing that it'll happen. I hate this side of my hair. I hate it. It won't do what I want it to do. Stupid. Like, I look in the mirror upstairs and it's always fine. Then I come down here and I don't like it. It's like the reverse. I don't know. Dear new people, I'm so sorry we are a bunch of trolls, says Zubair. Like I said yesterday, there's more evidence that he prefers PlayStation. That we didn't debate that. Stop. People are going to be like, why would I ever go over there? It sounds like a bunch of crazies. The game's server handling does have issues since there are only 2 regions, which are basically the rest of the world together and then Japan separate. Yeah, I don't know. Like, so for me, I thought it might have been a region mismatch, but if people are friends and playing together that we're typically playing together, I don't think it's a mismatch. Like, if it's happening to you and you literally are playing with your buddy that you play with all the time, then yeah, I don't know. I would think that that's not a region mismatch, or you know what I'm saying? It's like they did something actually to the game's code. Loney, the Sony pony, that's right. End the war, buy every console. The only difference is the games aren't multi-platform. Real gamers just play games. They rarely complain. No, I think real gamers complain quite a bit. That's how you get games to improve their quality. All right, I'll go back to work, says Sorcerer. So it's their netcode, says Broader 2. That's what I think. I think they messed up something with the netcode. I don't think you're getting region mismatch, because people are saying it's happening and they're just playing with the people that they play with all the time. I recommend you stay close to Moog when you fight him in his palace. Oh, frick him. I've never played him. Are we discussing the missing synoptic... Oh, missing synoptic gospels of Mario next week, says Hilly. You guys are having too much fun. You need to stop. I'm trying to meet new people and put on a show, you know? It's like you guys it's like when you take your kids to a restaurant and they misbehave. It's like, can you stop? We're trying to impress some people here. Moog was easy using TJ plus 10. I think you could literally substitute Moog for anything. Like, TJ is so busted. I don't know if TJ's busted, but TJ is insanely strong. TJ made every fight different. Every fight was like, just get TJ. You know. I think all of the endgame bosses took me 10 tries or less thanks to TJ. It was just ridiculous. I love how Avatar updates are immediate now. I don't. It's not that bad. I had to start asking people to stop changing their names in the Discord because it was so annoying. I don't mind you guys changing your avatars. It's not a big deal. Where can I get TJ? Feels more like bring your kids to work day. Last question for you, says Matthias. Should I keep trying to kill Malenia or skip her till there's something done or at least looked at? Well, I mean, are you having the glitch? If you're having the glitch, then yeah, I mean, why suffer needlessly? They may patch this thing next week. You know, you're breaking controllers and losing friendships over the weekend, you know. If you're not playing co-op, then you're probably fine. But if you're playing co-op and it's jacking your game up, then, you know. I would say the fact that the co-op person's not taking damage, maybe just take that as they need to patch it, but it's not as bad as we might make it out to be. Do you know what I'm saying? My research tab is working now. Top search term, farm animals. I'm judging you all. Oh, did we get it on this channel? Did we finally get it on this channel? We've been waiting for that feature for a while. Or are you just messing with them? No, it's not here. I got really excited. I was like, oh, they gave us the feature. They gave it to us on another channel, on the other channel, on radio. They gave us that over there. Yeah, we're still getting, yeah, you got it on updates? Yeah, we're getting murdered. We're getting murdered on search over here still because we don't have that feature. We're having a great day, but it has nothing to do with search. It's all of you, it's people clicking on browse. You're seeing me either in your recommend or your sub feed. 83% of the people that have shown up today have come from that. So yeah, we're like, if we can pull these numbers without search, I can't wait for them to fix it, because golly frick. Happy Earth Day. Is it Earth Day, really? You get to that area through the Rani questline, I believe, says Distorted. My TJ was getting destroyed by Malekith, and Malekith was dodging every health debuff beam from her. Yeah, so what you got to do to Malekith if you're using TJ is you have to yell at him a lot. You have to yell at him a lot and get really angry, and then just stick close to the pillars. The first couple of steps might not do anything, but that's what I did. I just kind of yelled at him, you know? Farm animals. Why? Yeah, why are people searching for farm animals? On the updates channel. That's hilarious. It is Earth Day? Okay. Well, what better way to celebrate Earth Day than to praise the sun, right? Come on, chat. Praise the sun. I'm playing co-op and have seen her heal up near full when she does her million Omni Strike when I flawlessly dodge it after the patch. Okay, yeah, then I would just stop wasting your time. If it's happening and if it's irritating to the point of you don't feel like you can finish the fight because of it, then I would just take a break. It's not worth it. They clearly broke something, you know, specifically in co-op. So if you guys haven't heard, this is what we're talking about today. We've recapped it a couple times. The Elden Ring Malenia bug is that when you're playing co-op, the co-op person perfectly dodges and gets hit anyway. So that's a problem. Any moon praisers in chat, says Blueberry. You get Tiche in one Evergoal in Atlas Plateau. Oh, people are trying to get Tiche. I love the Earth. I want to see some farm animals. I actually went Mimic for Malekith instead of Tiche. He was kind of destroying Tiche. Do you know what's funny is he was destroying my Tiche too, and then all of a sudden Tiche busted him down, and like we don't even know what happened. It's like everything stacked, and then he was dead, and we were like, huh? It was super weird. My Tiche was getting beat up pretty bad too. My first playthrough was on PS5 with my buddy, no issues with connections. Now playing on PC with my son in the same house, and we have issues each time we play. So strange. Yeah, so it's the netcode. It is not region mismatch if you're playing in the same dadgum house. You get Tiche in the Moonlight Altar, not the Atlas Plateau, says Ark. Ooh, I was trying to pop my back. Max says, the great thing about this game is there's always something else to do. Leave Malenia and explore Foul Tarnish. Oh, yeah, Foul Tarnish. There you go. In the words of Will Smith, welcome to Earth. Yeah. And then he slaps the alien. I mean, no, he punches the alien. Oh. Show me on the doll where your Tiche was being busted. Yeah. No bacon over here unless it's a piece of compressed turkey, says Zubair. Weird network stuff can happen playing in the same game from the same network, though. Well, but they weren't having... He's making it sound like they weren't having trouble before. There's like 83 bosses to get rolled by. Yeah, I can't wait. Mike Tyson punches them after Will slaps. Zubair, fair enough. My wife got the family on turkey bacon. To be fair, no different and healthy. Oh, I think it's very different. I can't eat it. I think turkey bacon's too salty. It's gonna sound weird, but I think turkey bacon tastes too salty. It always tastes like uber salty, and then it's got like a tough texture. I don't like it. The Mimic Terror was so OP my first playthrough that it kind of ruined my endgame experience. There's a part of me that wished I would have had more self-control and not used Tiche so heavily in the back half of the game. Do you know what I mean? Like I wish I would have been a little bit more like, let me grin and bear it. Let me try this out. Let me try to, you know, beat these enemies without falling back, but I don't know. I wanted to just get it over with because I wasn't enjoying the bosses. I feel like the endgame boss design is kind of annoying. I think I will have a slightly different attitude on my second playthrough because I know what to expect. You know, it'll be hard not to be like, Hey, you know, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. They, you know, they do this and they do that, and it's super frustrating, and you end up being unable, you know, to enjoy your build or your playthrough. Malenia should definitely be patched by the time you get up to her, Lono. So upside there or downside, all a matter of perspective. She doesn't need patch for me. I'm not going to be doing co-op. Maybe his wife found really good turkey bacon. I mean, my wife bought some of the most commonly known brand name stuff, and I thought it was awful. I flipped the game and didn't beat Malenia. New Game Plus isn't easier either, but more runes per kill. I'm over leveled, but still got anxiety over the retry. New Game Plus should be a lot easier unless you... How did you... If you roll over the game in the New Game Plus, you should be stronger than everything, at least in the beginning. I cast my pearls before swine, and then I fry some bacon. True, I keep forgetting this is only happening in co-op. Yeah. Mimic Tear is good as your build. If your build is not having very offensive Ash of War, Mimic Tear doesn't hold well, says Broader 2. Turkey bacon is sufficiently mediocre, says Eugene. Melee? No magic? I didn't use any magic either. I rolled over and New Game Plus was a frickin' joke. New Game Plus is easier until you get to fights like Malenia and Malekith. Yeah, I mean, I was steamrolling the game so fast. I saw so many people say that their New Game Plus was taking like a couple hours. I just had no desire. How do you manage to play games and play with your wife? We usually sit down in the evening and either watch a show or work through a game. Right now, we've been enjoying Star Trek The Next Generation. She never saw it, and I want to watch through like every square inch of Star Trek since they're really investing in the IP again. And yeah, we haven't had time, but usually that's when we do. We sit on the couch and we'll work through something. So we didn't finish Kirby. We'd like to finish Kirby. We didn't finish Lego Star Wars. We'll just keep taking our way through the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga on Friday nights. That's a members only stream, but that's when that'll happen. And then maybe Tiny Tina's eventually, you know. I don't know. Maybe we'll just slowly work through games on Friday nights with you guys. If you've never done a membership on YouTube before, you can click the join button or type ~join in the chat. If we get 14 more members today, we will have my wife join us tonight for the members-only community game night with Fortnite. I'll make her play. Star Trek IP Picard has one more season, then it's over. Yeah, I know. We watched the first season a while ago. She had no frame of reference for anything that was happening in season 1, so we'll rewatch that when the time comes. And then they're doing Strange New Worlds, which I think looks very promising. I think Strange New Worlds, they could probably, if it's popular and does well, they could book it for a ton of seasons. It's a formulaic show, you know. They did friggin' 7 seasons of The Next Generation, and I mean, who knows how many Deep Space Nines and Voyagers. So I think if Strange New Worlds catches on, they could do a ton of seasons with it. Where are we on the likes today? Okay. Let's shoot for 300 likes today. We only need about 50 more. If you haven't pressed the like button, go ahead and do that now. And thank you everybody who got us to 1,000 followers on TikTok. We'll start doing simulcast streams over there as soon as the feature unlocks. It should be unlocked by Monday, we're hoping. Mithrak says, what an absolute great episode yesterday over on radio. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It was really, really fun. Take my like. Thank you, Abe. Season 2 of Picard is absolute garbage. Yeah, I've been hearing that. I'll probably like it just for the fan service and not care that much. I don't take it that serious. I know a lot of people do, but... Bro, they basically made cheap, unseasoned bacon an entire thing here in Korea. It's blanking samgyeopsal. Samgyeopsal, and people go absolutely nuts for it. How do you say the A's? Samgyeopsal. They go nuts for it? Why? Aliens have arrived? What? I send funny TikToks to Pico. I don't know. I just got here. Oh my goodness. Yo, good morning, Mugen Plus. How are you? They better do a good job and fully utilize Anson Mount. Lore-wise, Captain Pike is absolutely BA. So are they going backwards? Isn't Captain Pike like way back before? Right? Does he predate Kirk? Picard Season 1 was diabolical. I created an account to follow you on TikTok, and one of the vids that popped up when I searched for your channel, yeah. Just report that guy for impersonation or whatever. I don't know why he hasn't gotten taken down yet. Pike is before Kirk. So he's pre-Kirk, best captain. Man, I am really interested in that show then. I didn't know that. I'm very excited now. If you're just tuning in, today's topic was Elden Ring Malenia bug. We've talked about it. It's primarily, well, not primarily. It's only happening in co-op to the non-host player. She's healing even though she misses the non-host player. We'd love to hear from you. Subscribing is free if you want to talk in our chat. We do a talk show like this Monday through Friday. If you don't ever see me in your recommended feed, make sure you check your subscriptions feed and make sure you check my channel. I stream every day, Monday through Friday, 2 streams a day. And it's safe for work. It's basically like video game radio. So make sure that you check those locations anytime you can if you don't see me. Make sure you do that. And consider supporting the channel in all the other ways that we have available. There are links in the description below. The 2 main things that we ask, if possible, is to become a member. That's $5 a month. And if you're a coffee drinker and you've never tried coffee before with balanced acidity, you should try our coffee. This is not some sponsor, by the way. This is ours. My wife and kiddos bag it up for you and ship it to you and put thank you notes in there. We have a light roast and a dark roast. Same base flavor, just obviously the dark roast is roasted longer. And so if you've never tried coffee with balanced acidity, you should try it out. Research study team again. Oh, I must have signed up by filling out this form. I must have qualified. Hang on a minute. Yeah. If you haven't seen the trailers yet for that Strange New Worlds 2, the music sounds amazing. Hello. Next. Potential spark for Reforge Radio. Tennessee passes a bill that would require... I don't know. You throw it in radio... You know, maybe. We're trying to avoid the one topic because it's, I don't know. We've been on it too much, and it might be nice to have something that's not so, you know what I mean? Might be nice to have something that's not so, like, on that cultural issue. If you guys have missed it, we have been streaming over on Reforge Radio and doing more, like, serious topics. And there's one topic that we feel like we just need to spend some time away from. Let's see. I'm comfortable doing this. Yes, I can. Why am I having to doing this again? What is Strange New Worlds? It's a new Star Trek series. The bait was set and the trap is strung. PC Master Race has joined the chat, says Robert Jones. What is that? What's your avatar, Robert? Abe, I'm willing to light roast is my favorite tea, says Zubair. Yeah, the guys in chat like to debate about whether or not they like to debate on whether or not the light roast is better or the dark roast is better. And they like to refer to the light roast as tea. I actually prefer the light roast for a while, and then I switch back to the dark roast fairly regularly. So it just kind of depends what I'm in the mood for. I think they're both great. Let me use Studio on the desktop. I use a mix. Oh, PC Master Race. Oh, it's literally a PC computer flexing its muscles. Build a business. When you are thinking about your next topic to present to your people, which of the following elements are important in that process? Ensuring it reaches new audience, and trends, and yeah. Of the elements above, which of the top three are most important? Meeting new people. Discovery. When you're thinking about your next video or topic, do you use any of the third-party tools? Yes, I use that. Nope, I don't work at Google. Nope, I don't work in any of these companies. And submit. There we go. They keep reaching out to me for these YouTube studies. They want my input. I think they want my input because we are literally one of the most consistent streamers on the platform. Lono, did you look up any location for weapons you're after? Yes, Ganks found me one, Eugene. There's a great sword I can get really, really early from one of what are they? It's like a stagecoach or whatever the frick they would call it. It's not a stagecoach, but it kind of is. A carriage, I guess. A carriage. So we're gonna beeline for that. It's right after you talk to Melina. It's getting warm down here. Coffee is the lifeblood. Fuels the dreams of champions. Yeah, like I said, if you've never tried coffee before with balanced acidity, you should try it. It's incredibly smooth. It's very, very drinkable. Goes great with creamer, black, people cold brew it. I say just look at Twitter trending like half an hour before radio stream starts and choose the one you like the best. Oh, no, we don't do that. My gosh, no. I research and type up a very large document. Creature said this, and I don't know if it was supposed to, if it was supposed to, I don't think it was supposed to. I don't know if it should hurt my feelings or not. He thought I was just winging it on radio, so I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult. I can't decide. I put a ton of work into the open on radio. Like, that's why I sit there and talk for 15 to 20 minutes about the topic and like a super, at least I feel like it's organized. He thought I was winging it. I was like, you either think I'm incredibly talented or I'm not doing a good job preparing. So it's like, it's either one. It's either a really great compliment or it's an insult. It's certainly an insult. Okay, thank you. Yeah, he said that. He's like, I just assumed you were winging it. I was like, what? It's like, no. I was like, bro, I research it every night. I have a Word document, sometimes anywhere from 6 to 15 pages long. So I can't just wing it on radio and be like, what's trending, guys? And just jump into the deep end of the pool. Florida legislature. No, thanks. What's my highest compliment I give you? You make it look easy. Well, I appreciate that because it certainly isn't. See, that's your problem. Don't do research. Just fly off the cuff. Are you going to be covering Debt vs. Hurt again? There'd be some interesting things. Yeah, we'll probably do a summary, like a final summary when it's all over. Yeah. Wait, you've planned all this ahead of time? Oof. That's so mean. That is so mean. Like, I don't want your sympathy, but I put a stupid amount of work into every show. Like, I don't sit down and just wing it. I really don't. We read multiple articles. I source multiple places. I try to be very, very careful and organized. It's just, you know, that's why when things don't work, it's extremely frustrating. It's like, bro, we put so much work into every dadgum stream. There's plenty of good topics that aren't lightning rods. Oh, no, I agree, Eugene. I agree. They just have to rotate into being relevant is the problem, right? I appreciate Abe keeping Lono grounded after my foolish compliment. Lono working really hard to suck this much. Thank you, Valiant. Man, this guy, he works awfully hard to be terrible. It's crazy. It's beyond belief. It's beyond belief. It's unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's schedule the next. We got to schedule the next. We'll schedule for 11:30. If you guys missed it, we're going to be doing Elden Ring gameplay today. We're going to be starting our no summons playthrough. It should be good. It should be good. You guys are going to like it. If you like my pain, life is pain. Let's see here. Got everything typed up and ready to go. Where's my thumbnail? There it is. No summons playthrough. I'm really, really going to, I'm going to win over the purists, man. That's the goal. They're going to be like, he's a real gamer. He's a real gamer. He's playing the game the way God intended. Oh gosh. Oh man. I think there's a whole character there I need to look into doing, you know what I mean? The way he's playing Elden Ring. I can't do it again. We gotta stop. I'm gonna get stuck. In Southern Preacher mode. Yeah, on a PlayStation. Y'all heard of God's country. This is God's platform. Oh gosh. There's so many offensive things I could say as a follow-up to that, you know. A lot of even those, you know. Even though it's, you know, see, it's just to me, it's dangerous, chat. The best part about working in an open field is that I get to do my own voice edits while I drive. Oh! We got it! We got live! We've got live on TikTok. It's already live. It's already live, chat. Should we do it as a test? Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna plug this in here. It doesn't look like I can do... I can add a title... let's see. Elden Ring. How do you spell it? Malenia bug. That was fast. Add a topic. What? Learn fitness. Oh, let's press done. Oh, here we go. Gaming. After the end of your live, your copy of the video will be available for 90 days in settings, privacy, creator tools, live center replays, learn more. So I can go find it after the fact. I can. Settings, new admin settings available. Okay. Live gift, moderators, support nonprofit comments, ranking, keyword filter, no. Prevent viewers from commenting and remove their comments. 5 minutes. Wait. Oh, when you mute somebody. I understand. So you can mute somebody. Yay, other people did it. Valiant says, I hope you know how much my follow on TikTok costs. I downloaded and lost 4 hours of my life. I had to immediately delete it. That's fine. Okay, so enhance? Shape eye. No. I don't want to do any of that crap. Device camera. I hope it's able to use my microphone. That's the big problem is I don't know if the app will use my mic. If it doesn't use my mic, I'm going to be very disappointed. New show idea for you. Do a series called Change My Mind, like the meme where chat has to convince you to change your mind about something. For example, you might say anime sucks, change my mind. You know why I don't want to do that? Let me explain to you why I don't want to do that. I actually think it's a great idea, right? I actually think it's a great idea. But what I don't want to do is I don't want to fall into that, like, weird, that weird category that guy is in, that started that trend, right? That's what I don't want to fall into that category. And then, there's a thing you can lose that allows to plug in a good mic to your phone. I'll see if I can find it. No, I have the ability to do it. I have the ability to do that, Valiant. I have it set up. My mixer's plugged right into the phone. The question, I just don't know if the TikTok app will do it. I recorded audio with it, and it worked. Go live. 3, 2, 1. So anybody over there can go over and see if the microphone is working. Yeah, like it's a Crowder show. Like, I don't know if I want to do a Crowder show. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what people will associate it with. Like, I love debating stuff with people. Like, I love saying, like, hey, here's what's going on. Here's this thing. What do you think? What do I think? You know, but I don't like doing this thing where there's like this, we're pulling from some other idea. Yo, what's good, Don? Let me know, those of you that are watching on TikTok, is it this mic? Is it this one? Or do I sound far away? Hopefully it's this one. It's supposed to be this one. That's how I have it set up. You won't be getting any music, though. You'll just be getting my voice. I'll update it over the weekend so you guys get music. I love talking about gaming, says Creature. Lono was original. Sounds exactly like Discord, says Barrier. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. That's wonderful. So if you're tuning in for the first time over on the talk, we do on YouTube as well, the show you're watching. It just looks a little bit different on YouTube. We talk gaming and all sorts of different things. So if you're new to the audience, man, thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're talking Elden Ring Malenia bug. That's the topic for today before we jump into Elden Ring to play. I'll be doing a non-summons build. And the Malenia bug, if wherever you're watching, I'll summarize the Malenia bug for you. So they pushed out an Elden Ring 1.04 patch, and what it did is it broke the Malenia fight, kind of, okay? So you can turn off notifications in TikTok English Oatcake. You can turn that off if you don't like it. So what it's doing is you're actually playing co-op, and the non-host person will dodge her attacks, and she'll still heal. So, better angle on the shirt. Thank you. If you're in YouTube, this is so weird. You're flipped. Yeah. It'll look different. It'll look a little bit different for those of you watching in both places or switching to both places. So, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the views. If you've never watched before, this is a live show that we do Monday through Friday talking video game news. And you can watch on TikTok, you can watch on YouTube, ask questions, comment, all those things. I'll try to read all three chats. I got YouTube chat, I got Discord, and I got TikTok. It's always funny how bitter people get when you mention people's names. What do you mean mention people's names? What are you talking about? Get a camera tripod? It's on a tripod right now. It's sitting right here. I have it positioned perfectly so that this is in right here is where chat is for YouTube, so I see all of it when I look. Do you can place it where your main camera is? Oh, I don't know if I want it up there because I wouldn't be able to see chat. I need to be able to see the TikTok chat. That's why I have it kind of close to me. I could put it up there. I don't know if I want it up there. I'd be like squinting to see what you're saying on TikTok. 3 chats. I don't know if anyone can live at that speed. Be careful. Maybe have some extra dark roast, says Zubair. Yeah, thank you. Party's over, buddy. You have to wear pants now. I am wearing pants. I'm wearing pants. I've always worn pants when I stream. Political people of either persuasion. Oh, I understand what you're saying, Reese. I understand what you're saying. Yeah. For sure. Thank you for all the likes and the new follows, man. We appreciate it. This is Solid Snake. Thank you. If you've never watched this stream before, well, that's what we do. We talk about all kind of games. This week, let me give you a recap of stuff we've covered. Whether you're watching on YouTube or TikTok, let me give you a recap of the things that we've covered just this week. Today, we're covering the Elden Ring Malenia bug. Yesterday, we co-streamed the Outriders World Slayer event. Now, that's not something I can do just yet on TikTok. I have to apply to get to be able to use the software or whatever. But we also covered God of War Ragnarok is not ready to be shown to the public right now. We don't really know what's causing that. We think it's ready, and they're going to be doing a Sony State of Play God of War Ragnarok. That's kind of the theory. We covered the Halo Infinite Battle Royale leak. More info has come out about the game modes for next season in Halo Infinite, but we haven't covered that yet. Call of Duty is having its Verdansk map return next year in 2023, but it might only be on certain platforms. That's got people a little bit scared. And then we talked about Xbox putting advertisements in their games. And so those are the topics we covered Monday through Friday here on Reforge Gaming. We also have Reforge Radio, which if you followed me on TikTok for my clips that I've been putting up, you might be following me. This is a good angle. We can let you know if you got any boogers. Yeah, you can. You can see right up. Background play works perfect on TikTok as well, says Mizuki. Yeah, it doesn't work on my iPhone, though. A $5 tip through YouTube Super Chat. Gritter says, I'm thinking Malenia was getting tired of let me solo her, summon making her look like a fool. So you think that they did this on purpose? you think that they broke her on purpose? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't think that they did this on purpose. There was something in the recent Elden Ring patch where they did say that they tried to give more stability to the connections and latency and desync, and it's possible they made it worse. It's entirely possible they made it worse because of the nature of how you're playing with co-op. It seems to only happen in co-op, right? The co-op player essentially rolls and doesn't get hit, and then she heals anyway. That's what's going on. I think they messed with network stability and actually harmed it. I think they harmed it in some way. That's been my theory. You guys can let me know. What do you guys think in YouTube chat? What do you think on TikTok or Discord? What do you think? You can chime in and let me know. What do you think they did to Malenia? I don't think this was intentional at all, by the way. There are theories that they tried to do something like a ghost adjustment to Malenia. I don't think that's what's going on. Yo, what's good, Don Nacho? How are you? Playboy sent a universe gift. What did you send? Somebody sent something to me? Thank you. Not FromSoftware, says Gritter. I am joking about the game character breaking character because she's tired of being made a fool of. Yes, let me solo her is the reason. Most of the content on TikTok is garbage. I think we can stand out over here. If you're scrolling through live streams, I think we're going to sound really good and look really good in comparison. So if you wanted to go live with someone, the other person must have live access unlocked. Okay, thanks for the tip, Don. I appreciate that. There's also a bug now where some bosses died exactly half their health. Yes, Baba Yaga, somebody told me about that this morning. They said that some of the bosses, if they have a mid-fight cutscene and you have a status effect on them, it will actually, they'll die during the cutscene or whatever. They'll come out of the cutscene and they'll be dead. Love that you're on TikTok, Lono. Been a while. Yo, what's good, Andrew B. Wheeler? How are you? This host is inviting you to go live together. No. I'm not looking to do that. Hey, somebody sent a donut. Thank you for sending a donut, Sorcerer of Havoc. I got a donut. Fire Giant gets melted by rot, says Clamp. What kind of mic do you got? This is a Shure SM7B going through a cloud lifter and a Yamaha mixer. So you're getting really, really good sounds that you may not be accustomed to on this platform because it is such a high quality microphone. It's basically a podcasting microphone. Lono's like, that's terrible. Which bosses can we do those through first? That's right. When we go to do our Elden Ring playthrough of no summons, which bosses can I do this to midway through? Put some status effect on them. You have an Apollo with a 1440A key G. Yeah, there's a lot of great microphones out there. I've always really, really liked the Shure SM7B. I think it sounds good. I think it sounds really, really good. User 822, what's good? How are you? What, y'all got donuts? Yeah, you can like gift things over on TikTok. It's like their microtransaction way of like tipping somebody. So if you smash the like button over here, you know, you should check the Universal Audio one. I've been using this microphone for like 6 or 7 years, and I've listened to all the different sound tests that are out there, and I think the Shure SM7B is like the industry standard. I don't like other microphones in general from a lot of the tests and things that I've heard. I really like this one. This is the one like Howard Stern uses, Joe Rogan uses. They use this mic to record Thriller. So I appreciate the recommendation though. Godskin is easy with Bernal, says Broader 2. A dude straight up is teaching calculus made bank over on this place. No reason for Loney not to come do some TikToking. That's right. It's the daddy, especially for male voices. Oh, Shure SM7B. Yeah. Am I talking correctly? What's good, Quite Shy? Zubair says they got donuts and hookers over there. They're building their own streaming platform. That's right. Do you see the Q&A button at the bottom? I'm going to test it out really quick. Yeah, try that. I think what it does is it can highlight and pop up. I think I have that turned on. Dadgummit test. It was asked. Yeah, I don't know how I can... Wait, if I click interact, what does it do? I can click... Oh, no, yeah, it shows me. I can click Q&A. I can click Q&A, and then I can click this, and I can click... Viewers will see the question. I can click answer, and then it pops up. Yeah, so if you submit a question, I can have it pop up so that people can see it, and then I can close it. Yes, I'm done answering the question. There we go. So yeah, if you submit questions, that can be a great way to get my attention on TikTok. If I miss what you say, if I miss it, it'll get thrown into the question and answer queue. The bell-bearing Hunter blade kills Malenia with 2 ash uses, says Chris Faccio. Let me turn this just a touch. There we go. Has anyone tried the Scarlet Rot Flower Bomb move post-patch? I thought I saw a video on that, right? I thought I saw a video on that somebody was using that and they were having good luck with it. So how's this new TikTok thing? Gives your streaming a bump. I hope it gives you a bump in a good direction. Oh, thank you, Distorted. The Scarlet Aeonia is buffed. What's it doing for people? We'll mirror your phone screen to a monitor. We'll set separate source for chat. Oh, so I could maybe... yeah, we'll look at all that. Creature. We can do all kind of things. You know, we could even apply for the software, but I would have to run a separate rig then. Okay, so Scarlet Aeonia is now 450 poise, so it can't be interrupted. Oh, got it. We're talking Elden Ring and the Malenia buff, the Malenia bug, not buff. It's kind of a buff. Yo, what's good, Noble Beast? Good to see you. Don't forget to link all your social media goodies on the account. Yeah, I got to set all that up. Yeah. Can you take tips? I think if you send, like, the gifts, yeah, like the little, you can do that, and I think that counts as a tip. I think so. Somebody already sent me a donut. I don't know what that does. Yeah, Sorcerer just sent a donut. I don't know what that, I don't know. Quiet Shy Girl sending likes. Had to jump out of a meeting and back for now. What does gameplay start again? Gameplay is starting in about 30 minutes. It's starting in about 30 minutes. And until we get approved, thank you, Ganks, for sending some donuts. There's some roses. There's some other stuff. Yeah, you guys are sending stuff now. Oh, there. Roses and donuts. Is that a hot dog from Ganks? I don't even know what those equal. Can I see? No, I can't see them. I don't know where. It doesn't store them anywhere, so I have to literally catch them when they happen, or I don't know that I've gotten them. I wish there was a way to see them somewhere. Yeah, there's no way to see them if you miss it. It says I sent a gift, so I think it's a tip. Yeah, gifts or tips. That's correct. Did we get a coffee order, Creature? I won't be able to see. Oh, that's one thing I won't be able to see. The tandem camera angle is not going to work long term. I don't I don't understand why. I have a friend request in Discord. What is somebody... I don't know who this is. Okay. Maybe after you collect 100 donuts, they pay you out. Yeah, maybe. I recommend you check out Dang It Tim's Margot's defense video. What is like a guide on Margot? I downloaded this garbage app just for you. Thank you, Joe. I've got the Krispy Kreme 2 blocks from my house. See, I can't do Krispy Kreme anymore. I can't do Krispy Kreme. It's like, it's too, I don't know. I can't do donuts. It's just too sweet. I don't know what sending hundreds of likes does, but it can only be a good thing. Yes, you get better ranking when you get more likes over here. Like, more people will find the video, for sure. For sure. Fair enough. Can we get a coffee emote? Yeah, we have 3 coffee emotes over here. There's a gaming stream today. First bit of Elden Ring, no summing. Yes, we're starting that gameplay today. You save them up after a week is over, and you turn them in, and a food service delivers them. Wait. What? I thought. Hi, it's Sweet Cheeks. Hey, what's good, Sweet Cheeks? Showed up on my Furrier page. Oh, nice. What's up, Meech? How are you? Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, we are starting the Elden Ring gameplay today, the new playthrough with no summoning. We're doing no summoning. Barrier says here that TikTok awards diamonds based on the popularity of your videos. One way for creators to collect diamonds is to receive gifts for followers on your live videos. You may then redeem diamonds for money, which would trigger an automatic transfer to your designated account. Yeah, that's what I figured. So yeah, you guys are supporting with those donuts and stuff. Whoa, this is weird. What's good, Derek? I'm certain Peep said garbage app about Twitter and Facebook as well. But they need to have good things too. Yeah, I think this app's got potential. Lono's next product is donuts. Yes. We're not going to be selling donuts with the coffee. Lono on monitor to the left, Lono on monitor to the right, and me with dinner in the middle. There you go, Ink Sanity. That's great. I literally just ordered Krispy Kreme with all the donut talk. Gritter. Don't blame that on me. Krispy Kreme is the only fresh off the line when you go to the store. No, that's true. Right? I suggested this ages ago, by the way. Yeah, but I didn't take the app seriously. And they didn't have live streaming a while ago over here, did they? I thought it was a newer thing. It was like a couple months ago. Zubair says we need food sponsors. Your D-Flow. Oh, yo, what's good, D-Flow? Who else is sipping on some Rageless Roast? I had some this morning. I think it's still warm in my Yeti. Yeah, still warm. Yo, what's good, Lido? How are you? What's good? How are you? We already have almost 2,000 likes over there. That's insane. Lono takes nothing serious until he sees potential. Yeah, that's pretty much how I've lived my life. I don't take anything serious until I see the potential, right? Actually, if you want to do baked goods to sell with coffee, let me know. I can make things happen. Really, Seamus? Is it a day of the week? If so, I'm having some dark roast. You know, Madam's still got a lot of, yo, what's good, Meech? Madam's got some leftover Frickmas that she's kind of saving. We had a couple of bags left over that we didn't sell that we saved for her. So I can see it now, says JW. This live stream is brought to you by Krispy Kreme. That's exactly right. About 800 of those are from me, says Quiet Shy. If you guys are enjoying the stream here on YouTube or on TikTok, we are talking about the Elden Ring Malenia bug. That was the topic today. Monday through Friday, we do a live stream. It's basically video game radio, and we cover Elden Ring every Friday because it's from Friday. We also play Elden Ring on YouTube. Thank you for Swaynoyer sent TikTok Universe. Somebody sent TikTok Universe. I don't know what that is, but thank you, whoever did that. And Monday through Friday, we're doing 2 talk shows a day a lot of the times, as well as gameplay. We will be doing some Elden Ring gameplay in a while with doing a no summons playthrough. I want to play through the entire game and not summon at all. I don't have anything against summoning, by the way. I think summoning is like totally fine. I think summoning is it's something I did too much in the end game because I don't know. I did it too much. It was like a third of the bosses that I was using summoning on. I used Tiche in the back half of the game for basically every single boss fight. So I know it's going to be hard. We're going to be doing a strength build. We're going to be doing... thank you for sharing the video, Sorcerer of Havoc. Thank you guys for smashing the like. Somebody says twerk for us. No, I'm good. I'll stay in the seat and stay on the mic. We don't want to do any twerking. That's not good for my back or for your brain. Only Krispy Kreme from the actual Krispy Kreme location. The grocery store stuff is fake news. Right, it's like prepackaged. Yeah. There was a Krispy Kreme pretty close by to here, and when I had like a small business that I ran, and it was doing like graphic design, and I would like meet with potential clients, potential people that we could like network with, and I would meet with them at a bakery close to there, and the bakery was a place where any of the culinary students could like work and practice. So they had fresh bread and fresh donuts that were honestly, they were probably superior to the stuff over at Krispy Kreme. Only a third. It might have been more than that, Chris. It might have been more than that. All I know is that I regretted it after the fact. You know? Nice to meet you on TikTok. Yo, what's good, Gladiator Master? What's good, 8-Bit Dad? Yeah, they have background play. Yep. And we will eventually have music over here on TikTok. Don't worry about that. I have a way of funneling the music to you. I didn't have it set up today because we literally unlocked live streaming today. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it very, very much. Mom and Dad is usually superior. Oh, for sure. Was it you I listened to about adaptive design? Wait. Did I talk about that in a stream, or have I met you in real life, Hayden? What? Yeah, did I talk about that on a stream? Yo, thank you, J Main, for sending a donut. You the best. J Main became a top 2 viewer. Thank you for doing that. You the best, man. Thank you. Summoning is perfectly fine. JW says, summoning saved my life. Also, this is my first Souls game. That's okay, right? Summoning is only frowned upon by people that are insecure. I'm serious. Summoning is totally fine. It's totally fine. I don't think there's an issue. I don't think there's an issue with it. I think people that are insecure act like it's like a big deal. You know, are donuts a TikTok thing? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And apparently also on TikTok they ask you to twerk for them. I can't. I am too old for that. I could go for a donut right now. I'm telling you, I can't do the sugary stuff in the morning. I can't do it. I can't do like pancakes, waffles, donuts. I always regret it later. I don't, it doesn't sit well with me. Oh, stream, sorry. I feel like that was you. I do freelance design and went down a rabbit hole. Yes, that was me, Hayden. Yep. Yeah, I called it adaptive design. Yes. What's the sitch? What's good, Gabriel? We're talking about the Elden Ring Malenia bug. We'll be playing some Elden Ring here in a little bit. And for the first time ever, we were able to go live on TikTok. We appreciated everybody tuning in and smashing likes over here and sending gifts and stuff. We also appreciate everybody watching on YouTube, smashing the like button. Let's check the like count over here. We need 14 more likes on YouTube for 300 likes. So thanks so much for doing that. Make sure and hit subscribe. That way you can talk in chat. It's free to subscribe on YouTube, and then you can talk in my chat. Are you 30 or 35 maybe? Oh, people are guessing my age now. So let's take a couple more guesses. How old do you think I am? People that know on YouTube don't cheat. So we have a guess of 30 or 35. Any other guesses on YouTube or TikTok? How old do you think I am? Let's see if anybody can get close. If anybody, 52. Shut up, Abe. Somebody says 34. Joe says 34. Now Vamps says 29. Vamp says 29. Blueberry Puffin says 69. No. Gabriel says mid-40s. I don't like you. Ferryman says 47. I don't like you either. 77. Shut up. Gritter says 39. Thunderhawk says 40. Let's see. Somebody says he's 80. 80 JC says I'm 80. Stop lying. 69-35. I'm locked in, says Vamps. Sorcerer of Havoc says 87. Oh, Sweet Cheeks, you're cheating with a 40. I am 40 years old. I will be 41 this November. So I'll be 41 this November. So those of you that I think some of you knew. I think some of you knew before. I think some of you guys knew. My actual age, yes, is 40. And typically, I get told that I don't look that old. So people like to tease me and say I look a lot older. You are OG. Metroid's mother brain made you cry old. My older brother is in chat, and that is actually true. That is actually true. The first game to ever make me shed tears and rage quit is Super Metroid Mother Brain. Or was it Original Metroid? It was Original Metroid Mother Brain. I got stuck in like the lava or the acid in her little chamber right in front of her. I got stuck and I couldn't get out. I kept hitting my head and I cried and threw down the controller and ran out of the room. It was traumatizing. It really truly was. I don't know if I've ever actually recovered. How many viewers? Right now, 16. We've been ranging from 20 to mid-30s. We spiked up pretty good there for a while, and then now we've settled down into the 16s. I think it's something you have to consistently do, and then you get like better ranked, and then they start putting you in front of more people. So it's been a great first stream though, man. You know, it's been great. Like 2.4 thousand likes, so people are just smashing the likes over there. You don't look 40, though? Well, thank you. You thought I was 23, Telorn? I understand if you don't tell us your birthday. No, I don't care if you know my birthday. It's just November the 9th. People know my birthday. We've celebrated it before on stream. A $5 tip, a $5 super chat tip on YouTube from JW. Just wanted to say everyone here in this community is always helpful and pleasant. Love being here. Hope everyone's having a good day. Thank you, JW. She's 72. Okay, that's cheating. That's cheating, creature. And thus a legend began, says Legend Status. You had a temper tantrum during a game? That's sort of out of character. Weird. Hey, I don't have temper tantrums. I have very thoughtful ranting sessions. I'm just kidding. I definitely fly off the handle. I definitely fly off the handle whenever I play really challenging games. Derek says, I am merely part of the reason that Loney hates fighting games. Yeah, he is. No, he and his friends are one of the primary reasons I don't like fighting games. Number one, I'm not naturally good at them. Like, I think some games you're like naturally good at, right? Like you just sort of pick it up and it makes sense to your brain. I think a lot of times like your affinity for something is intrinsically linked to your ability, right? You have sort of a natural ability and that feeds your affinity, right? I'm good at this and I like this. They both kind of feed each other. I'm not naturally good at fighting games. And so I would play fighting games against my brother and his friends, and they would just whoop the tar out of me, right? And the problem was I would practice in Killer Instinct, and none of it mattered. So I just eventually decided I hated them. Now, the same shoe was on the other foot, though, whenever we played GoldenEye. I was really good at GoldenEye to the point that a lot of people didn't want to play with me because I would typically win, and then I gravitated to shooters naturally. After that, I was on PC playing Quake 2, Quake 3, Unreal Tournament. I mean, I'm an OG, arena shooter guy. Vamps says on TikTok, thoughts on Halo possibly releasing a battle royale? I think it could happen. And I think they're going to want to push it when it's... This is what I think they should do, okay? I think they're going to be tempted to push it earlier than it's ready, which will be a horrible mistake. It'll be a horrible mistake to do it before it's ready, okay? But I think it has the potential to be amazing. Number one, because 343 is not working on it. 343's done a terrible job with the Halo property. I don't trust 343 with Halo, at all. And I think it has the potential to be great because from what we're reading, Certain Affinity's building it, and it could bring a really, really new and fresh take, right? It says, encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. Yeah, if you can share the live stream, it'll bring more people in here. if you're currently watching on TikTok. A $50 super chat tip on YouTube from Chess Pain. Happy From Friday. Perfect way to start the weekend. Yo, thank you, Chess Pain, for the $50 tip. Our basement level GoldenEye grudge matches, RCP 90 versus a shotgun, were quite epic. Oh, yes. Yes. My favorite level was like the stacks level, or no, complex. Complex was my favorite with like all the red and gray. Yeah, that was a good one. Seamus is bringing the +8 troll game. As a heads up for the new people, if Lono seems frustrated today while playing, start criticizing him and telling him how easy this spot would be if he had your build. It makes for a better stream. I can't wait for the embarrassing stories about Lono from his brother. I need to stop reading my name as Loney, because like new people are going to think that's what you're supposed to call me. And I'm being serious when I say this. I don't want that to stick. I would prefer people to know that like I go by Lono, not that. GoldenEye is such a classic. It really is. It really is a classic. Like the thing about GoldenEye that struck me when I went back to it is it was actually really, really difficult. It was actually really, really difficult to enjoy without two joysticks. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I wanted two joysticks. I wanted the more classic controller that we have now. You know what I mean? B420 Greenside says YouTube versus TikTok. Come on, let's show them up. Yeah. It'll take a while for TikTok to rival you guys over here. Don't worry about that. We had to ban the use of Odd Job. Oh, we did. Nobody could play as Odd Job when we played. The best thing to do during Lono playing Elden Ring today is wait until he gets frustrated, wins, and then say, wait until you get to this fight. Lido says, holy crap, Lono, I can use other apps on my phone while I listen to the live stream on TikTok. This is gold, and it totally defeats mobile YouTube. Well, there you go. How about Bologna? No. How would you prefer Lono sauce? No one wants their childhood nickname to follow them into their professional world. It's not my childhood nickname, Valiant. You weren't here. I accidentally referred to myself as Loney when we were talking about Sony, and so people call me that now, saying I'm such a Sony fanboy that I'm changing my name. J-Main says, I'm assuming that everyone banned Odd Job. Yeah. I think a lot of people started banning. Yes, I think they did. They banned Odd Job specifically. Swipe to close. We've got 443 total views, 156 diamonds, and 5 new followers and 4 gifters. We've been alive for 31 minutes. I can see all those stats over there. That's pretty cool. Can I swipe this stuff out? Oh, wait. Oh, I can swipe left and the chat's much bigger. Oh my gosh, that's so freaking helpful on TikTok. I just swiped left and chat got humongous. That's amazing. That's so much better. He is Loney when he's all about Sony, and we need a name for him. Is a TikTok stream audio only? No, you can see me over there, but people can minimize it if they have the right phone. I don't think you can minimize it on the iPhone. At least I couldn't. It wasn't letting me. Maybe you have to turn that on in the settings. Yo, Simon Giles just sent a rose. Thanks for sending a rose, man. That's very sweet. I've never been given a rose before, ever in my life. Can you stream to TikTok off of an iPad? You can. I don't know. I bet you my phone has a better camera than my iPad, though. Yo, a tennis ball from Simon Giles. Thank you. It's so the random items on TikTok are actually pretty funny. TikTokers are freeloading background play and not paying for YouTube Premium, says Robert Jones. Yeah, YouTube Premium is really nice. You get background play. I really like that. Do we have 300 likes yet on YouTube? Let's go, man. Just 3 more. Just 3 more likes on the YouTube video, man. Thanks so much, guys, for sending likes everywhere and being awesome. What's good, Heavy Metal Mama? I got 2 coins left. I appreciate I appreciate it. I appreciate it. What are diamonds? It's like the currency over there. Yo, what's good, Astro Candy? How are you? Can we believe House of the Dead is coming with a remaster but no VR? Wasted potential. In before the tennis ball is worth like $100 and Lono's laughing it off. Yeah, Sorcerer of Havoc sent a bunny. Yeah, thanks for the bunny. Get one of those new iPad Pros. Make chat giant. Stop showing people your nose. It's not that bad. The camera angle's not that bad on TikTok. A $10 tip through YouTube Super Chat. Thank you, Gritter. Lono, did you ever play the original Perfect Dark on Nintendo 64? I did. Yes, I did. It was the true successor of GoldenEye by Rare, and many agree that it superseded it. The upcoming Perfect Dark is the only reason I got a Series S. I did play it. Yes, Simon Giles just sent 2 bunnies, I think. No, what are those? They sent the TikTok J? I don't know what that is. Thank you for sending those. And welcome all new viewers. Scroll up for my GoldenEye factoid. I forgot the name of the control config, but you could play with 2 controllers. So with 4 controllers, you could do 1v1. Oh no, I remember that. Yeah, you would hold literally the center piece of the Nintendo 64 controller, so you could have like 2 joysticks. I remember that. I forget what it was called. Was it called Akimbo or something? You could actually use 2 controllers on the Nintendo 64. Yeah. Hey, we're getting some viewership growth over here on TikTok. Thank you so much, as well as on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. You guys are the best. We will be shifting gears here shortly and playing some Elden Ring. I won't be able to show it to you over here yet. I'm going to have to get permission to use software if we're ever going to want to show you gameplay. I don't want to do the thing where we turn the camera. I don't know. I think that'll look so bad. I think that'll look so bad if we do that. I could try it, but I just don't know. Because I can flip the camera and I can flip the tripod maybe and show you I'm gonna have to get a charging cable if we're gonna do that, because my phone's gonna run out of battery. Lono's not throwing butt on and growing on TikTok is legendary. Thank you. A $1.50 tip through YouTube Super Chat. Thank you, Blueberry Puffin. I appreciate that very, very much. It's debatable, but Perfect Dark is so improved upon. No. He's saying that the camera angle is debatable. Creature doesn't like the camera angle over here on TikTok. Yo, what's good, Echo Vader? Oh, that's Sven. What's good, Sven? Did you play Armored Core? No, I know FromSoftware is working on another Armored Core. There were those leaks that, and it's basically been confirmed. So yeah, I've not played it though. I'll play it when it comes out. I don't know if I'll like it though. I don't know if that's my kind of game, You might think it looks bad, but folks love watching it, says Barrier. I feel like Lono is just making stuff up with all those GIFs on TikTok. Tennis balls, bunnies. Thanks, Abe. Make sure you're on live chat. I was on top chat like a boob, says Zubair. You should pin your YouTube channel on TikTok live chat. I don't even know how to do that. Sven says, bro, it sounds so good. I love the camera angle. It gives a nice shirt angle, says Sorcerer. Yeah, if you guys ever like the shirts that I'm wearing, you can always go to 80stees.com and use code LONO for 30% off. This is Punisher shirt is from the Marvel collection over there at 80stees.com. Just remember to use code LONO, L-O-N-O, code LONO. Don't use their email thing, because then you get 30% off, but then I don't get any credit. Excuse me. What's my favorite Dark Souls game? Well, here's the thing. I am a newer Dark Souls convert, okay? I'm a newer Dark Souls convert. I played Dark Souls 3 to get into the FromSoftware funnel. Then I played Sekiro, and Sekiro almost broke me. And I've been playing Elden Ring. And I love Elden Ring. I was disappointed in Elden Ring's endgame. I loved the open world. I think it's probably the best open world game I've ever played. And I loved the first, 70% of the game. I don't know. I think Sekiro would have to be my favorite, and I love Sekiro as much as I dislike elements of Sekiro. I think Sekiro is the purest of the 3 that I've played. But I absolutely love Elden Ring's open world. And I love the dungeons. You know what I mean? Just type in your channel name, put it in chat, and then press and hold the message to pin. Oh. I don't necessarily know if I'm trying to use TikTok to funnel people over here. I just want to give people a great show over on TikTok. Good camera quality, good audio quality, you know what I mean? Ashen with a $5 tip super chat on YouTube says, Dark Souls 2, obviously. Isn't Dark Souls 2 like the least favorite? It's usually like Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3, and then maybe Dark Souls 1. They're always interchangeable at the top, you know what I mean? Usually, He says, W opinion. Thank you. While I liked Elden Ring, I would say that Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5 are still better open world games. Oh gosh, no. Oh my, no. I think Elden Ring is literally the archetype for open world games. I think it is the best open world game I've ever played. I think it's the archetype. It's phenomenal. Yo, Grim Brother says, over here on TikTok, been watching on YouTube, love seeing more content here. Thank you, I appreciate that, man. You guys can tune in wherever you want, doesn't matter to me. Please funnel that crowd over here. No. Very different crowds, very different crowds. You should have seen Dark Souls 2 hitboxes. Oh, I've heard horror stories, I have. I think Demon Souls Remake is the purest of all of the FromSoftware games, says Gritter. I wish you had kept playing that instead of switching to Dark Souls 3. Well, we just had to decide which one to start with, Gritter, and everybody said to do Dark Souls 3. Gene says, keep up the good work, thank you. We can always go back to Demon Souls. Like, you know what I mean? We can always go back to Demon Souls. Man, my throat's getting scratchy. Maybe I talked too much this morning. Dark Souls 3 is peak. I thought it was great. I think my favorite fights from Dark Souls 3 were Pontiff Sullivan, Dragon Armor, the Twin Princes. I loved those fights. I thought they were excellent. I agree. Witcher 3's favorite game, best open world game, says Baba Yaga. Demon Souls Remake might be the first game I buy when I get a PS5. We all know Minecraft is the best open world game. We all know Minecraft is the best open world game. Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring's a tie for me, says M. Gene. The Storm Sword one was the best. Oh, what, Yorm or whatever his name is? He was my favorite. I think he was the best looking boss, but he's a stupid gimmick. I think he's just a dumb gimmick. You know what I mean? Lono, would you agree the hot sauce is the best? Hot sauce? What do you mean? Have you ever fought the Nameless King? No, people were really mad about that. They wanted me to go do optional bosses and DLC content in Dark Souls 3, and I didn't do it. They were really disappointed. So, yeah. We'll go back one day and we'll rainy day it. How do I give you money here? You got to click on gifts and you got to buy their currency and then send gifts, Sven. I thought we all agreed that Halo Infinite was the best open world game. No. Well, no, I wasn't even mad at you. I was just disappointed. Whatever, Dad. Whatever, Dad. All right, here's the thing. We got to switch to gameplay. I'm going to try and get a charging cable so we can get TikTok, keep it going, and see if we can do gameplay. Because I can do, as far as I know, can I... Oh, I don't think I can flip the camera now that I'm live, can I? Pause live, support. I don't see the ability to flip the camera now that I'm live. Oh, no, yes, I can. Yes, I can. All right, hang on a second. I should be able to do this. You see my wife's... Yeah, I don't know. That's going to look really, really bad for gameplay, I think. And I won't be able to see chat. I won't be able to see any of the... I won't be able to see any of the chat. I don't think that's a good idea. So we're going to have to... what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get the software permission, the permission to use like the actual software. So I won't be able to share gameplay with you guys on TikTok. I just don't think it'll look very good. You know, yo, Giant giving me a bunny over there on TikTok. Thank you so much for doing that. I have Bloodborne plus all the DLC and Demon Souls loaded on my PS5, says Baba Yaga. I've never played either. I can't break away from Elden Ring. It's actually hard to break away from Elden Ring. Even after you beat it, like there's just this desire to go back in and try new stuff. Zelda Ocarina of Time, best open world. I don't know if I agree with that. It's a great game, but I don't know about best open world. Yo, thank you, user822. Sent a rose. You might want to change your username. I don't know who that is. I platinumed Elden Ring and Demon Souls, says Gritter, and also beat Dark Souls 1 Remastered, and I think Elden Ring is the masterpiece. Just zoom in on your face while playing. Yeah, when we end, I'll promote the YouTube. Yeah, I guess we'll just tell people, like, hey, if you want to come watch the gameplay, I'm not trying to take people off TikTok, but you'll have to watch me over on YouTube. But If you are watching on TikTok and you've never seen me before, oh, you're deaf side. Okay. And you've never seen me before. We do a talk show like this Monday through Friday. And especially if you're on YouTube, if you liked this, this content today, every Friday is From Friday, where we talk from software and play from software. And don't forget, tonight is community game night. It's Fortnite. It is members only. Okay. We started doing members only content on YouTube. All right. And even if you don't like Fortnite, okay, even if you don't like Fortnite, just get it installed and come play. We're going to have drinks. We're going to laugh. We're going to play no-build squads. It's going to be great. If we get 14 more members on YouTube today, my wife will join us. That's why that vintage chair's over there. You won't see her. But she'll join us. She'll commentate, shoutcast me, make fun of me. She might even play with you guys. 14 more members on YouTube, and we'll do that, all right? $5 a month, and we'll do it. She says, no, I won't. Yes, she will. Some TikTok dances. I'm not going to do any TikTok dances. No. I Googled the Malenia bug because I only just tuned into your stream and it popped up in my Google search as the second video. Hey, thanks, Gorthysis. If we're getting good treatment by Google, that's exciting. Zubair says, I'm not playing. I'm going to be a goof in chat and you're going to like it, says Zubair. Okay. So, if you're over here on TikTok and you want to come watch my Elden Ring gameplay, we're getting ready to start up, okay? You got to go to youtube.com/Reforge Gaming. We have two channels, Reforge Gaming and Reforge Radio. Reforge TV is where we put everything, right? So, Reforge Radio is like the real serious topics. Reforge Gaming is gaming, right? And so we're going to be playing some Elden Ring here in a little bit. Sven says, have you been working out? No, I have not been working out. I've actually been failing to work out and ride my bike consistently. So, unfortunately. Good afternoon. How are you, little boo? Welcome on in. Oh, we have a... no, I don't want to do a poll. We can do that another time. This is dope. Q&A is nice, too. Yeah, I can feature you with Q&A. I can do a lot. Let me get this cable up here though, so I don't want to keep bumping it. Hopefully that didn't mess with any of the audio quality. He's right. I'm incognito. Elden Ring Malenia bug. Oh man, that's gonna be so good for the VOD over the weekend. Oh golly, we need to make sure we don't go to 3 hours. Let me make sure we're set up to redirect to the new stream. We are. All right, give me a second. I'm going to run upstairs and use the restroom. And then we're going to jump in. We are going to jump in and do some gameplay of Elden Ring. I got to get my controller plugged in. And if you're on TikTok, you're going to need to head to youtube.com/Reforge Gaming. All right? If you want to see the gameplay. We're starting a brand new character, a strength build, no summons, all right? I'm going to hit some ads on YouTube. That's just a great way to support the channel if you're not a member. We run ads only when I step away. That's one of the reasons we need the membership to continue to grow over here. We don't do ads a whole lot, all right? So $5 a month will get you into the members-only content. We don't do members content that often. I hate that we have to talk about it so much, but we're still doing 2 streams a day, Monday through Friday. The members only content is extra. It's an extra stream on Thursday and then the stream on Friday night. All right? I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. How tall are you? I'm 5'6". I'm not a very tall person. I actually get made fun of for being short quite a bit. 5'6", not super tall. I gotta change the audio input device here. We can boot up the game on the PlayStation. All the likes for the chair. That's right. Even the TikTok gets the chair stream. That's right. That's right. Make sure you guys over here on oh boy, uh-oh. It's the thing that grabs the phone started to lose its grip. Make sure you click follow. All right, make sure you click follow. We've gotten 5 new followers today over here. If you want to catch my gameplay that I'm about to do, you're going to have to head to YouTube, all right? You are going to have to head to YouTube. We're low battery and everything else, so I didn't get a charging cable, and I don't have a way to show you the gameplay in a good way yet with these live streams. So make sure you're following here on TikTok. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube. I'm getting ready to switch us over to gameplay, all right? Let me get you guys the link. We'll do redirect as well, so it'll bring you over. And then we'll have to end the stream on TikTok. Thank you to everybody who helped us get 1,000 followers on TikTok. Like, we wouldn't have been able to unlock streaming without it. Yo, thank you for sending some bunnies as well, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. TikTok's got me saying weird things. Okay. Let me send a tweet as well. Send that tweet. Okay. We're going to be doing a no summons playthrough in Elden Ring, brand new. And there we go. Okay. All right, we'll have to do a new game. All right. We will see you guys later over here on TikTok. Click follow so you can catch my other streams and my content. Thanks for all the likes. Over 5,000 likes. That's incredible. Thank you for all the gifts. We've gotten 500 views, 200 diamonds, new followers, and 6 gifters. Thank you for that. All right? We'll see you next time. Or come over to YouTube right now, youtube.com/Reforge Radio. All right? We'll see you. I'm sorry. youtube.com/Reforge Gaming. Reforge Radio is our other channel. Reforge Gaming is where I'm playing right now. How was your live experience? It was good. Okay. I can see the subtweets in a few months. He's just so popular on TikTok. He's always in my feed. Don't forget about us when you're a TikTok star. I'll try not to. I'll try not to. Oh, get all notifications or get some on TikTok. Yeah, tell them to do all. Yeah. Let's switch this. Okay, let me give you a link of where we're heading. That's where we're heading, just in case redirect doesn't work. Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. This will be the first in a series of a playthrough of no summons. We are going to be doing a bit of a strength build, and I ended my time with Elden Ring, my first playthrough, when I beat the game. I finished that playthrough and was doing so much summoning. Basically every fight I was summoning Teach-A. It really left me unsatisfied, and I didn't like New Game Plus all that much either because it was just way too easy. So we thought it would be really fun to play back through with a strength build. That's where I'm kind of most comfortable, is with strength builds as well as sword and shield. And we thought if we did that it would be a really, really good way to decide to do no more summoning. I didn't want to challenge myself with a hard build and do no summoning, so I'm going to do the redirect. I'm going to wait a full minute to do the redirect. I want to see if we can't have more successful redirects by waiting a little bit longer on the live time. So thanks everybody for coming over early. This morning we streamed and talked about the Malenia bug in Elden Ring, and I'm going to end that stream now and bring everybody over. We talked about it this morning.